quarterback, but I think this team is a lot more than that. I think they have a good cast at receiver. I think they're going to show balance as the season goes on, and they just always seem to get the right pieces together at the offensive line. And you know who I'm talking about at receiver. Big-time game last week. Senior Jackson Hanley, 8 receptions, 212 yards, 3 touchdowns. His younger brother Thatcher, 5 for 73 in a tud. Hyatt Muhammad, the junior, 5 catches, 63 yards, and 2 scores. Samson Deeb adding 26 yards on 2 catches as well. And London Duncan, 74 yards from the backfield. So that's a lot of offense, a lot of points put up last week, and DuBois is going to look to duplicate that here today.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is by the numbers that you just read there, you know, they spread the ball around. You know, when he's back there standing in the pocket, he goes through his progressions, he looks for the open man, and he hits them. You know, that's the thing the defense can't key on any one receiver because he's got 4 or 5 weapons in there, and then they might just pull off and hand it off, or, as we saw last week, you know, Trey, a couple of times, he just pulled her down and ran, you know. And then when we were saying about the tush push, it's not really a tush push. It's the Wingard keeper is what it is, because he doesn't need the help.
Yeah, he had 31 yards on the ground last week with the score as well, 22 of 34 in the air, 394 yards, 6 touchdowns in that week 1. But this is a team that wants to be a well-rounded unit. They want to step it up defensively. They think they have the guys to do it, and that is the plan here tonight. They're going to try to put their defensive plan into action and look to be that well-rounded unit here starting in week 2 as the season goes on. Punxsutawney, they won the toss. They elected to defer to the second half, so we will see Trey Wingard and that elusive offense to start the game here tonight. We'll keep it right here at E.J. Mansell Stadium as we are moments away from kickoff here, week 2 in a District 9 Region 1 matchup on Hall of Fame night here, and we will talk about those Hall of Fame inductees, a few first ballots from the class of 2015 that I graduated with.
Yep.
Good friend of mine, your son Cole, graduated with, so it'll be cool to see all that at halftime. Also, we're going to break down District 9 Region 1 at halftime and look at the grand scheme of the region.
Yep.
And break down all these teams and
maybe make a few predictions.
Yeah, maybe make a few predictions as well. So, Keith, week 2 here. Punxsutawney coming into DuBois. 2 1-0 teams, hungry to get 1-0 in District 9 Region 1. Both these 2 teams players at the top of the region this year for sure. Owen Roken, big sophomore kicker, set to kick it away. Jackson Hanley, Hyatt Muhammad, back deep. Both dangerous back there. Here we go. 12 minutes up on the clock. Roken's ready as he approaches, and we are underway here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. A line drive that's going to be caught 1 or 2 yards into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 for Trey Wingard in the offense at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he was going to bring it out, but again, once you step in the end zone when you're fielding that kickoff, that's it. You're not allowed to. It just drifted and took him back in. It was a good kick.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. Starting at center for the Beavers, we're going to have Adam Druzak to the right at him, and right guard Calvin Cooper, right tackle Harvey Klinger to the left, sophomore Ethan Buck, and Noah Crawford is your tackle. Jackson and Thatcher Hansley will be split out wide to the right. Split out wide to the left at receiver will be Hyatt Muhammad, and getting the start is senior Johnny Reed. And London Duncan will start in the backfield. Got an empty set here on 1st and 10 Wingard. He sends Hansley in motion. They're going to toss it to him coming left. Tries to cut it up, and he's going to be upended. Let's see here. That's Hetrick coming from his safety position to make the stop. Bo Thomas helped him out. Short gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, they were ready for that one. They covered that one pretty well. Although he did lower the shoulder, I thought he was going to knock that one guy down and keep going, but then the help came, and that was it. Now they're calling officials timeout.
Yeah, got an early whistle. Hansley was coming over, head tapping like he wanted to come to the sideline for something. Looks like Beavers are going to get a new ball in. That must not have been the game ball. Must be using the kicker ball. So
maybe
stop here momentarily.
Deflated. Might be deflated.
That's enough. No sanctions here. So ball is inserted to Trey Wingard's liking. And here we go, sophomore London Duncan, the sidecar right of Wingard in the gun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lone is Reed. Here's a snap. Winger back. Good time to throw. Fires, has Muhammad. He spins out of one tackle, but will not escape Bo Thomas. Just a short 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. An early opportunity for the Chucks defense to get this Beaver offense off the field.
Yeah, and DuBois is going with the hurry up again, just like they did last week. We'll see if they try to go a little bit more upfield here.
Yep. Light box showing for Punxsutawney, 3-2, dropping back 6 DBs. Looks like they're going to try to make it hard for Winger to throw the football up the seams, down the football field, as he was so successful week 1. 2 receivers each side. Here's a play fake. Here's a throw, and it's incomplete. Had his man open, in and out of the hands of Johnny Reed, and it'll bring up 4th and 7, and a 3-and-out here for the Beavers to start here.
Yeah, that was a rare miss, on Trey's opportunity there. But if he hits him there, he was in stride, and he had the defenders split. That could have went for a big gain.
4th and 7 as Wilmot is in to punt. Logan Moore and Hetrick back deep to receive the punt. Here we go. It's a good snap, fielded cleanly, and a good high punt. Going to be fair caught by Moore at the 44-yard line. And we got a flag down around the 30-yard line, so we'll keep it right here to check the penalty. First flag of the game.
Yeah.
Coming in just a minute and 13 seconds, 10:47 remaining.
Hanley was pointing at Punxsutawney here, so that's the preliminary call.
Yep, looks like it'll go against the Chucks. Be number 11, Teague Hetrick. Bet it's safe to say there's a relation to Maddox Hetrick there.
I would think.
Just guessing.
That helps the Beavers a little bit there. That takes it back 10 yards anyway.
Calvin Cooper, Noah Crawford in the middle. The defensive line, Joey Ricchetti, Maddox, Clark are your ends. Dalton Riesinger, Tyler Hansley, Walker Thomas are your linebackers. So here we go. Pistol set, 2 receivers each side for Hetrick.
Twin receivers to the left. Twin receivers to the left.
Sends his running back, sidecar right. That's Jordan Rutan. He pumps it. They're going to go right. He's got his man. It's going to be brought down by Samson Deeb. Max Presloyd on the receiving end of that. Presloyd had himself a good week 1. 2 catches for 67 yards. So a good average there per catch. So he picks up 5 on first down.
And Punxsutawney going with a quick offense as well. Looks like we're going to have that kind again, like last week.
Yep, going trips to the left here.
On the right for Hetrick. Running back in the left side.
Hetrick starts in the pistol, comes up sidecar left of Hetrick. Here's a snap. Hetrick rolling, left side, looking, fires, has his man, and it's in and out of the hands of a wide open Presloyd. Just a little tall, but catch should have been made. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
He damn near bubbled that around and tipped it enough that the D-back almost got there.
Yeah, just a good little flood concept there.
It'll bring up the 3rd down.
Found the void in his zone. Just couldn't execute on the Punxsutawney end.
And 2 passes to start the game for a run-heavy offense.
Yep.
Maybe trying to catch the Beavers off guard.
Twin receivers to the left.
Looks like Bo Thomas is going to be the signal caller here. He's got an empty backfield. He'll take the snap here on 3rd and 5. And we got whistles blowing, and Punxsutawney's going to take a timeout, and we'll take an early one with him. 10-11 remaining in our first quarter here. We are scoreless between the Beavers and the Chucks here on Hall of Fame night at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
This is Bigfoot Country.
WIFT DuBois, a 7 Montrose media station.
This is Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beaver football is brought to you by DeLulo Transport and DT Auto Glass windshield repair and replacement for all vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks. 349 DuBois Street, or visit DeLuloTransport.com. And Caleri's Bakery. Get an Italian sub platter for your next game or gang get-together. And, of course, that famous Caleri's bread. Totally homemade, baked fresh on bricks for a taste no other bread can match. Caleri's Bakery, DuBois Street, DuBois. It's DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go, Beavers.
3rd and 45 for the Chucks as they're at the line. Let's see if DuBois can match the 3 now. Thomas going to take direct snap straight ahead, and he's going to leak through, but I think he's going to be a little short. Needed the 45. He's going to be marked down at the 43 of Punxsutawney, and it'll be 4th down and 2. So early decision here for the Chucks sideline.
Well, that was like a playbook from Penn State there, putting the tight end back for the direct snap and just having him run right up the middle. Looks like they're going to try it again. He's lining up.
Same thing, spread formation. Bo Thomas here in the gun. Going to take the direct snap here. Here we go, straight ahead with Bo Thomas, and he's met in the backfield, drove it back. It's going to be a turnover on downs. DuBois is going to hold. Everybody getting in on it. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Trey Winger in the offense taking over here. 9:29 to go, first quarter.
That was a big-time gamble on Punxsy's part, and that did not pay off. Almost looked like a rugby scrum out there, didn't it, Dev?
Yep, Tyler Hanley getting in there. Noah Crawford and Calvin Cooper won the point of attack to really push the pile back. Good early stop by both teams. Now DuBois got the momentum back here at a short field.
Let's see if they take a shot here right off the bat.
Trips to the right here. London Duncan side call right. Muhammad back in. It's going to be Duncan off the left side. He's across the 40. Flags fly here late after the play adjourns.
Usually a hold there.
Yeah, it's in the area for sure, and yes, it is. See a hold signal, but not sure on which team.
It was stopped for
just quite yet.
There might be a penalty here.
So it was a 4-yard run on first down. I see the Chucks clapping on defense. And I assume this will be against the Beavers. Well, they called it on number 65, but thing is, DuBois doesn't have a number 65 on the field at the moment, so. But it was holding regardless, so.
That does happen, doesn't it? A lot.
Yep.
Seems like.
So here we go. Trips to the right. Behind the sticks now, 1st and 20. Here's a snap. Quick throw. It's Hanley over the middle. It's going to be brought down by Moore. It's going to get back near the original line of scrimmage. We're going to have 2nd and 10 coming up. Just a quick RPO there. Quick throw to Hanley.
And if they can keep that up and be successful with it, that's going to open up that vertical game a lot more. Don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That could be there all day.
Open up the middle of the defense. Trips to the right here. Here's a quick snap. They're going to come out to Hanley. Hanley is going to spin out of one tackle, but he won't spin out of another, as the Chucks were very ready for that screen. Rutan and Presloyd in there on the stop.
He ran into the back of his blocker there, and then that knocked down his momentum. He tried to spin through it, but it was too late then.
Yeah, you really need to get good blocks out there. Punxsutawney was putting a hat out there on the perimeter. Like I said, they're covering up all the receivers here. 5-man box, 3 down linemen, 2 backers, 2 high safeties. 2 slot defenders. Here's a snap. Winger's back. He's got his man. It's Samson Deeb over the middle, and he's got the first down around the 30-yard line, just inside at the 29, and move the chains. Do not give Trey Winger time to throw the football.
I was just going to say that. He stood back there and waited till he cleared and then delivered the ball right in the money.
Dropping 6 DBs, is a smart thing to do. I only think it's going to work so much. 2 receivers each side. Going to draw it. Here goes London Duncan, right side.
Running back London.
Hetrick is there for the stop, trying to hang on as he eventually rips Duncan out of bounds, but a solid 6-7 gain there on first down.
Yeah, and it was only that lineman just got a piece of him, tripped him up just enough, and before he could right himself, they got there. Otherwise, that could have went might have even scored on that.
2 receivers each side here.
First quarter, 2nd and 5 on the 24-yard.
Winger signaling something to Hanley. Here we go. Here's a snap. Play fake. Throws it. Hanley got it. Sideline. Out of bounds inside the 15 is going to be another first down. Mark the ball on the 14-yard line, and the Beavers are looking to put the first points up here.
Yeah, he looked left to get the defense thinking that way, then he just turned and fired right back to Hanley on the sideline.
Beavers moving quickly, trips left. They're going to give it to Duncan, coming left. Tries to use his speed to the outside, but can't outrun Thomas.
Wrap him up on the left side.
Thomas on the stop. Rutan helps out. Bo Thomas, leading tackler, the senior for the Chucks.
They need to go more north and south on those runs than east-west. See, when the Chucks are definitely covering the wide.
And receiver to the left for DuBois.
Just a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Wingard rolling right, 2nd down. He's going to run right into a sack. Bo Thomas coming off the edge. Not sure if Wingard had eyes on him or what, but Bo Thomas gets in for the sack. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. We're looking at a 3rd and 17 here. They need a first down at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, because he was rolling towards the sideline. He had receivers over there. He could have thrown that ball out of bounds.
Rolled right. Nowhere to throw the football. And a huge play by Bo Thomas. Under 6.5 here, first quarter. 2 receivers each side for Wingard.
DuBois on 3rd and 9.
Here's a snap. Wingard back. He's going to dump it off in the flat. Duncan's got some blockers. Duncan hits it left side. 1 minute 10. Forward. Touchdown. DuBois on the screenplay. No flags down. Beavers on the board. 6:15 to go first quarter. London Duncan his first touchdown as a varsity starter.
And that was a great play call because, again, they made it look like he was going to roll right. And they just let him go. They forgot he was out there. He was all alone. There was no one to cover him. He had one guy to beat, and the block was there, and he sealed it, and it was a touchdown.
Did a great job using his eyes.
Oh, my, yeah.
Drop deep back.
Fooled the defense. Good snap, good hold by Deeb. Kick is up from the freshman, Maddox Barnes. We're good. Your score here at E.J. Mansell Stadium, 7-0 DuBois over Punxsutawney. We are just getting started. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers football is brought to you by the Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletes, too. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy. Proud to support the DuBois Beavers and People's Auto Body in Reynoldsville. Here for all your collision repair needs and accepts all insurances. It's DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go, Beavers!
Trey Wingard finds London Duncan 24 yards out for the score. DuBois on the board first here, 6:15 to go.
It's almost like they set that play up with everything they were running before that. You know, they were going right with everything, except the one run they went left. But then, so the defense overplayed it. That was an easy pitch and catch there.
Yeah, the defense that Punxsutawney is showing to play here is going to make it hard for Wingard to find those seams, find the outside of the number type big plays, but they did it last week, and we'll see if they can adjust to and finally hit some passes. Adam Jeruzak sends a high end over ender. That Moore will take it at the 5. He cuts it back, gets out of 1 tackle, still going across the 25, nearing the 30, and that's where they'll mark it down 1st and 10 at the 30. For the Chucks offense, their second drive of the game.
That was a decent return. It was good coverage by the Beavers, and he found a little seam there. But he got it out to the 30-yard line.
Thanks, Jaden Greenblatt on the return.
I think the first series they started around the 34, didn't they? Because there was a holding penalty that pushed them back.
Yes, I believe you're right.
So we'll see if they have more runs than passes this time.
Yep.
First drive was pass heavy.
Maddox Hetrick back into the ball game. 2 receivers each side. Correction, they're going to motion one over. Bo Thomas from left to right. They're going to hand it to Rutan coming left. He cuts back right into Dalton Reisinger, waiting in that cutback lane. No gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Dalton Reisinger, the Beavers' leading tackler from a week ago. 12 solo tackles.
And that's what DuBois wants to do. They want to force them into passing situations, but not that this is, but when you don't gain anything on first down, it changes things a bit.
Yeah, been Punxsutawney, very formidable through the air with a 3-year starting quarterback. But as I mentioned pregame, they're going to want to control the clock, keep it on the ground. 2 receivers each side. Play fake. Hetrick under trouble. He gets out of it using his legs. Runs right into Tyler Hansley. Solid gain on 2nd down to make it 3rd and manageable. Gain of 5. It'll be 3rd down 5 for the Chucks.
That's a tough one to call there because I don't know if that was a called run or if he just decided to pull it down and step up and run.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if it was an RPO look like they showed on the first drive or what, or if it was just a play action pass. But clamps all the way around there defensively for DuBois. Calvin Cooper just missed a sack, pushing the pocket. Trips to the right here to the boundary. Rutan and the pistol set behind Hetrick in the gun. Greenblatt's foot out lone left. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to Rutan. Up the middle, Rutan near first down yardage and got it. Bounced off a Aaron Eberle tackle. Needed 5, got 6. Ball will be on the 42-yard line of the Chucks. Fresh set of downs.
And he almost broke that. Reed was closing on him. I don't think he would have got by Reed, but he did get through there almost clean. Then he went down. We'll see.
Ran right at the heart of the DuBois defense.
Found a seam.
4 yards on that.
Trips to the left here for Hetrick in the gun. Motions Rutan up, sidecar left. Here's the snap. They're going to fake it to him. They're going to come out screen with Moore. Gets a couple good blocks. Nearing midfield. Eventually brought down by Hanley. Solid first down gain. It'll be 2nd and 5.
4:07.
Yeah, that was a quick little slant, but it almost looked like there was an illegal screen there that cleared him out on that play.
Yeah, well, kind of just looked like clean blocks to me, Keith. I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know.
Just looked like a
We're going to agree to disagree.
jailbreak type of screen there. Hat on a hat. Trips to the right here for Hetrick. Here's the snap. They're going to give it up the middle to Rutan. He surges ahead across midfield near first down yardage, and he'll grab it into Beaver territory at the 47-yard line, and another fresh set of downs. So we roll under 4 minutes to go first quarter. DuBois on top 7-0.
And so far on this drive, Punxsy's doing exactly what you said from the onset, that they want to control the clock and just keep grinding out first downs.
Doing it with balance. Trips to the right here, 1st and 10 in Beaver territory. Here's the snap. Play action, rolling left, dump it up. Bo Thomas in the flat. He's got it. Comes across to the 40. Brought down by Johnny Reed and Dalton Reisinger, but a solid gain for the Chucks on first down. Staying on schedule is where they want to be.
Yeah, I didn't think he was even going to throw that ball because the defender was right there, and he even threw it behind him a little bit. He made a great catch, and then he turned it upfield. He got 8 yards.
Yeah, Thomas came all the way across the formation and just leaked out into the flat on the boot. So Hetrick back in the gun here, 2nd down and 2. After the 8-yard gain on first down. 2 receivers each side in squeeze formation. Here's the snap, play action. Hetrick back under pressure, evades a couple. Here he goes, takes off, first down, a little more. Cross to 35. They'll mark him down at the 34 where he slid. And another first down for the Chucks.
Yeah, they're going to have to be aware of him because obviously last week, how many yards did you say he had in that game last week rushing? So he can get after it if he can't hold the pocket.
Yep. 1st and 10, 34 of the Beavers.
Motion rotated to the right side.
Here's the snap, trips right. Hetrick pumps, looking, now he throws, and he's got his man, Presloyd. Once again, solid gain on first down. He'll pick up 8. A long throw there by Hetrick.
And it was a bullet right on the money, too. And he was on the run. He was on the run, and he still hit him right on the numbers.
Fresh bodies coming in defensively for DuBois.
The DuBois touchdown.
We're under 2.5 here. First quarter, 7-0 DuBois leads. Chuck's on the move. Trips to the left here. Hetrick in the gun. Bo Thomas is loaned to the right in wing set. Hetrick taking his time at the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. They're going to give it straight ahead. Tranchilla got the first down. I wonder if I'm saying that right. Landon Temchula on the carry there. Gets his 1st and 2nd carries.
They're getting right up.
What he needed.
Yeah, they're getting right up on the ball, but then he's just sitting there watching that clock. When it gets down to 1 or 2 seconds is when they're snapping the ball. So like you said, again, Dev, they want to run clock. They don't want to give the ball back to DuBois.
Minute 45 in counting. 2 receivers each side and squeeze set. Rutan, sidecar left. Here's a snap. They're going to give it. Hetrick underneath. He breaks a tackle, but DuBois rallies to the football. Crawford missed the tackle for loss, but Druzak and Hanley and company picked it up. Just a short gain of 1. Tried the stretch option there. Hetrick ended up keeping it. DuBois had it shut down.
You got to figure this is 4-down territory, too, for Punxsy.
Yeah, a drive like this, if you're the Chucks, you've got to come away with points, and it needs to be a touchdown. 2 receivers each side, stacked formation. Rooting sidecar right. Here's the snap. Play fake. Hetrick back. Looking. End zone has his man more. And he's just short. First and goal upcoming for the Chucks.
On the 2-yard line.
Like I said, that balance, keeping this DuBois defense on their toes.
First down.
It's just the game plan that they probably wanted coming in.
Yep.
Working to a T.
And that was a great pattern he ran there. He was open. I mean, the defender was there with him, but he was 2 yards behind him. And another great pass right in the numbers.
Tight trips to the left of the formation.
Look at the tie of this bad boy.
Here's the snap. Play fake. Hetrick right. Looking. He's just going to take it in. Nobody out there. Touchdown Chucks. We're an extra point away from being tied up here. 51.3 to go. First quarter.
Yeah, once he came around the corner there was no one there. He just walked in. I don't know if that was the call or he was.
Well, I think
he had
they tried
pass
to get
option.
Thomas in the flat is what they did. Same thing they did earlier. They brought on the snap. They brought Thomas across the formation and tried to leak him into the flat, and it was shut down. But no one got quarterback. So
right.
Walk right in.
Owen Roken on to tie this game.
For the extra point, Mr. Automatic.
Press Lloyd to hold. It's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 51.3 remaining. First quarter, and we are all tied up at 7 here. Come on back in this Week 2 showdown between DuBois and Punxsutawney. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers football is brought to you by Andy Mann's Car Care. Stop and see Andy for state inspections, repair and service, and name brand tires too. Route 322 in Reynoldsville. Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. And Hoffa Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area, serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and surrounding areas. It's DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go Beavers!
Maddox Hetrick finds the end zone from 2 yards out to tie this thing up at E.J. Mansell Stadium. District 9, Region 1 action. And we have a good one in store here tonight in this old school rivalry.
Yeah, and somebody's going to have to be responsible for the quarterback because they're losing.
Causing problems.
Yep.
Causing problems. About a 6-minute drive there. Very impressive by Punxsutawney. We talked about it pregame. They wanted to display balance here tonight, and they're doing just that, keeping this DuBois defense on their toes.
Yep, and he was counting down the play clock. They never snapped the ball till it was at least at 10. Sometimes it was inside 5 before they
keeping Trey Wingard on the sideline as well, burning up a lot of that first quarter. So just be the third time the offense has touched the football coming up here.
See if they kick the Hanley this time.
As Roken approaches, and it will be playable here for return. It's going to be Muhammad from the 5. Here we go. He brings it from right to left. We got flags flying. Muhammad slips out of 1, still going. Here goes Muhammad, 30-35, but this is probably coming back. I believe we're going to get a clip in the middle of the field. I think I saw it out of my peripheral. So,
and this is not going to be good starting field position.
This will be a long field ahead for the Beavers here.
Your peripheral vision was spot on, my friend.
Thank you, Keith.
Oh.
So 1st and 10, spot foul, and DuBois is going to start this drive at the 10-yard line, 90 yards to score. There's an offense to do it. It certainly is this one. 2 receivers each side for Wingard here from their own 10. Duncan, sidecar left. Muhammad Deeb to the left, both Hansley, Thatcher, and Jackson to the right, and the snap. Wingard's back. They just rushed 3. He's got his man, Hansley, over the middle. Thatcher up to the 21-yard line. 1 play, first down, Beavers on a move.
And he threaded the needle on that one between 2 defenders.
2 receivers each side here, Beavers moving quickly. Here's the snap, 1st and 10. Wingard back once again, all time to throw. He's looking for it all. Hansley, and it's a drops it. A 60-yard bomb a walk-in touchdown. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That's a mistake you don't expect to see out of him, especially after the game he had last week. But, they're human. They're just young men, and, nobody feels worse about it than he does coming over here to the sideline. But he'll get his chance. He'll get his opportunity.
Punxsutawney finally bringing some pressure there, and I think that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to find a way to get to Trey Wingard, make him uncomfortable. Bo Thomas was bearing down late on Wingard, but opportunity missed there. 2nd and 10 here from the 21. Here we go. Wingard pumping. He's throwing out. He's got his man Muhammad near first down yardage. It's going to be short, though. He swung down at the 28. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
And that'll be the end Beavers. Of the first quarter.
Yep.
So they'll be coming back at us here.
Absolutely. They'll be coming down our end after 1 quarter of play here at A.J. Mansell Stadium. We are deadlocked at 7 between DuBois Beavers and the Punxsutawney Chucks. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beaver football is brought to you by DuBois Burger King, home of the Whopper. Whether it's a double, triple, impossible, or bacon, one thing's for certain, it's just delicious. DuBois Burger King, Route 255, the Beeline Highway, DuBois, and M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. With new vehicles arriving daily, stop in soon. Proud to support our youth athletes. M Chevrolet, Mahoney Street, Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive. It's DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go Beavers!
Second quarter action upon us here at A.J. Mansell Stadium. It's Hall of Fame night. We're kicking off region play here tonight, and we are deadlocked at 7. An exciting first quarter it was.
But even though that pass got dropped, now it's got the Punxsutawney defense thinking, oh my, because he got behind him. And that would, like you said, it was a walk-in touchdown. So now they got to be thinking, hey, we're going to have to change a little bit, drop back a little bit more. And that's going to open up the underneath game. So
yeah, plenty of speed. Wingard has the arm for it all. 3rd and 3. Ball's on the 28. 2 receivers each side. Duncan is your side card to the right. Try the hard count. Everybody stays disciplined now. Wingard changes the play at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3 for DuBois.
Here we go. Here's the snap. Wingard back. Throws quick. Got his man at the sideline, and the ball's out. Ball comes out, and that's going to not allow DuBois to get the first down.
Yep.
The ball came out.
He got
beyond the marker.
Yes,
ball came out back. Went behind the line to gain. Now
they're going to go. Quick snap.
Here we go. Wingard bounces off, and the ball's out again.
Ball's in the air.
The ball's out again. Duncan recovers it, but it's going to be a turnover on downs. A huge play and maybe a big early turning point here in this game. Punxsutawney is going to get the ball back. Prime field position. Opportunity to get an early lead here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Trey went right up the middle with that, and then he decided he wasn't going to be able to make it, so he popped out of the pile, came around, and somebody put a shoulder pad right on that ball. It popped straight up in the air.
Back-to-back fumbles going against the Beavers. Didn't lose either of them.
But didn't get enough for the first down.
Had the first down both times. 2 receivers. Correction. Trips left for Hetrick here. 1st and 10 at the 28. They're going to give it to Rutan coming left. Cuts it back up the middle. Solid first down gain. And here the Chucks are again. Staying on schedule. Behind the left side of that offensive line, Treadhart and Muth.
That's the game plan that I think they came in here with, and they're executing it perfectly.
A little north of 11 minutes to go, second quarter.
3 receivers, 2 hits.
2nd and 7 here. Tight trips left here. Thomas is your wing left. Greenblatt is the lone receiver to the right. Rutan now comes up to the side card left. Now he flops over to the right side of Hetrick.
Touchdown.
Here's the snap.
Here we go.
Hetrick's going to fake. He's going to come right. He's got room to run. He takes it up, and what a tackle made by Riesinger. Very close to first down yardage. He's going to be just short. Got 6 there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
3rd down.
And again, I think we can safely say this is 2-down territory here.
Yep. Hetrick going out. Bo Thomas looking like he's going to take the direct snap here again.
Possible. On road. Chris Possible.
3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right here.
2 on the 14-yard line. 10-14 to go.
Hard count. Looking at the sideline. Now we're good to go. Here's Thomas. Thomas straight ahead. I think he'll lean enough for it. Didn't get much, but got what he needed. Should be enough for the first down, but we will see.
They might call for a measurement here. He's looking.
They're calling him short, Keith.
Yeah, I think they are.
Clock running under 10 here. We're tied at 7. Fourth and about half a yard here. Bo Thomas looking to take the direct snap again. Big opportunity here for the DuBois defense.
9:34 to go. Twin receiver.
Here's the snap. He rolls left. He's going to throw it. Complete. He stopped it.
Get it.
It was Thomas. It was an RPO. They put it in his hands. Is he going to run it? Is he going to throw it? He eventually dumps it off to Teague Hetrick, short of the line of game. No harm, no foul done after the 2 fumbles.
Yeah, the
DuBois offense taking over.
defense stepped up there big, and that was a pancake tackle.
What a play. I
to
didn't
prevent
even
him
see
from
who
getting
made.
there.
Did you see who made
No,
the
I
tackle?
didn't see it because he just absolutely crushed him.
Beavers quick at it, 9:27. Second quarter. It's Duncan up the middle. Duncan loses the football, but the Beavers get back on it.
The Beavers fumble the snap. The running back coughs off the ball.
A big loss on first down, but the Beavers fall on it.
They just got to calm down, play the way they know how to play.
Ball security issues for the Beavers. 2nd and 17. 2 receivers each side. Duncan is your sidecar to the left.
Trey Wingard with twin receivers to his right.
Here's a snap. Wingard back. Wingard pumping, looking, fires over the middle of the field. Has Hanley. There he goes. 50, sprinting. Just has one man to beat. He's going to beat him. 10-5 touchdown. DuBois got the lead back, Keith.
What did I tell you? He'd be back. He'd get his chances.
Had a big step on Max Presloyd there.
And
Big time touchdown toss.
he wasn't dropping that one. He dropped that one right in the breadbasket there. That was a beauty.
81 yards there, Keith, for Hansley's 4th receiving touchdown of this early season. Barnes on for the extra point. Gave Wingard now 8 touchdown passes on the season. Good snap and hold. Kick is up. Beavers regain the lead here with 8:40 to go in our first half. 14-7 is your score, and you're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers football is brought to you by William Fitty and Melissa Smith, longtime supporters of our local communities, are proud to sponsor DuBois Beaver football. Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. And Fox's Pizza Den. Grab a party pack from Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville before you head out to the game. It's DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go Beavers.
Trey Wingard goes down. 81 yards to Jackson Hansley for the touchdown pass. 14-7, the Beavers regain the lead here. 8:40 to go. Plenty of football to play here at E.J. Mensdale Hall of Fame night, as we know. And kicking off region play here. Both these teams want this victory.
But how unbelievable was that series that happened there? DuBois, 2 fumbles.
Lots going on.
Coughed up the ball deep in their own end. Then the defense comes up big with a huge stop, and then they just threw an 83-yard touchdown pass.
I am so upset that we can't give anybody credit for that
tackle. I know.
Had to be. I'm thinking either Johnny Reed or Sansom Deep, who's ever on the perimeter of that defense. But what a huge play that was. DuBois defense getting after it here. Greenblatt and Moore back deep. Adam Druzak, a little squibber. It's that ball live. That ball was live and kicking back towards the return unit of DuBois. Wisely, number 81 of Punxsutawney. Give you some credit, young man. Owen Story with a huge save there.
8:40 to go.
8:40
Second quarter.
to go. Second quarter, and the Chucks back to work here.
And the
Chucks had tailor-made opportunity to take the lead here. But the DuBois defense.
Yep.
Getting the ball back to Trey, and
when they did it deep in their own end, DuBois capitalized. The other way, it didn't work.
2 receivers each side here for Hetrick. Ruten's behind him, and he motions him up sidecar to the right. Here's the snap. They're going to go. Play action. Hetrick rolling right, in trouble. He's going to take it himself, still going. Got flags flying behind the play. It's going to be a first down gain of 11, but we'll check the penalty.
A flag on the play. Flag on the flag.
Somebody tried to seal that off there for him when he finally committed to the run. I think I thought it was either a block in the back, maybe. Yeah, look at that.
There you go, right on the money, Keith. How about it, brother? Going to replay first down here. Back to Chuck's up from the spot. So we're looking at about 1st and 17 here.
Hetrick is deceivingly fast.
Call it 18. 1st and 18. After the spot foul, blocking the back.
We'll back them up to their own 17.
He ran away from like 4 defenders there on that play.
Puts the ball on the 17-yard line. Here we go. Trips to the left for Hetrick's. Got Rutan, sidecar left, and he's rolling left with him. He's in trouble. Big pressure. Gets out of it. Looking. By himself time. Now throws, and his pass is somehow caught by Bo Thomas. He's going to be short of the marker, but wow. What a play by Hetrick. Cooper and Drujak bearing down on him, and the Beavers just can't get to Hetrick here in this first half.
I mean, he was right there. He almost had him, and then he just threw back across his body. It was a very dangerous pass, and it floated, but it got where it needed to go.
Gain of 14 on first down, getting the Chucks back on schedule. 2nd down and 3, trips to the right. Bo Thomas is your tight end left. Ruden comes up sidecar right of Hetrick. Here's the snap. They're going to play fake again. Hetrick over the middle, and it's nearly picked off. Don Riesinger got a paw, and it's going to bring up 3rd down, intended for Thomas, up the seam there.
So close. I mean, he got one solid hand on there. If he could have got that other hand.
And almost knocked it into the hands of Tyler Hansley, dropping into his passing zone. Good zone coverage there defensively for the Beavers. 3rd and 3. Ball is on the 32 of Punxsutawney. Going 2 receivers each side for Hetrick. Ruten's been lining up in the pistol, but he's been coming up sidecar each side of Hetrick. He's going to stay in the pistol. They're going to give it to him up the middle. Runs right into a sea of black jerseys, pushing the pile for the first down. Needed 3, got 5. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Chucks. Running right in between the tackles.
Yeah, I thought because they stood him up. He was straight up and down.
DuBois won the line of scrimmage. Yep. I think that was all Ruden. He pushed through.
Yep. I thought they had him stopped.
Clock rolling, near 7 minutes to go in our first half. 14-7 is your score. Beavers leading the Chucks, and the Chucks are on the move.
3 receivers to his right.
3 receivers to the right. Bo Thomas is tight end left. Sidecar left is Rutan. Here's the snap. Hetrick, quick throw to Bo Thomas over the middle. Got him in stride. Breaks out of the Hansley tackle. Sansom D makes the stop in DuBois territory at the 43, but another quick hitter from Hetrick in the RPO game. Fresh set of downs for the Chucks.
And he hit him right in stride, too. I mean, that was a quick pass. No way to defend that. And then he spun out of a tackle. Got another 10, 15 yards there.
Trips left again for Hetrick. Bo Thomas lining up tight end to the right. That's Moore, Presloyd, and Greenblatt to the left. Rutan in pistol set. He motions up sidecar right. Man in motion now is Presloyd. They're going to toss it to him, fake, and they're going to try to get it to him in the flat. Maddox Clark bats it down. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Huge play by the senior defensive end.
Yeah, it appears as though Punxsy's game plan, even though they want to eat up clock and everything, they're throwing the ball more than they're running it. There's no doubt about it. Doing a lot of deception. Yeah. That was a play action there.
I think you're right, Keith. They are favoring the passing game just slightly. It's still a very good balance, but yeah, they're putting it in the air.
Yeah, because if the
trusting the senior quarterback, he's making a lot of plays with his legs as well.
Thinking DuBois was concentrating on the run, they're coming with the pass.
Trips to the left here on 2nd and 10. Rutan comes up to the left of Hetrick. Another quick throw out. It's Moore. He's got blockers out in front. Breaks a tackle. First down, and there goes Moore. Run man to beat. It's Deeb. And Deeb tracks him down inside the 10, but a huge gain by the Chucks. And they're going to have first and goal.
Yeah, he just kept the legs churning and ran through 2 or 3 tackles. And Deeb came over and tried to slap the ball out as he was tackling him, but he did a good job of holding on to it.
Chucks quickly getting to the ball. 2 receivers each side. Here's the snap. Going to roll out right. Is Hetrick looking on the move, trying to get the corner, and he's upended but thrown into the end zone. Hetrick does it himself again. 2 rushing touchdowns from Hetrick, 6 yards out.
Now that one looked like a designed run that time. I mean, he turned the corner there. He wasn't looking to throw the ball.
Aaron Eberle stood him up at the goal line, but Hetrick was strong enough to spin off it and find the end zone, reaching the ball out. Roken on for the extra point to tie this game. Punxsutawney answers again.
Yes, they did.
5:53 to go.
And here comes Chris Boswell to tie things up.
Here we go. Kick is up, nearly blocked, but it sneaks by somehow. Eberle almost got it, but the kick is good. We are deadlocked at 14 here in this rivalry game at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers football is brought to you by Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive in DuBois, or check out all we offer at InfusedIVBar.com. And Bloom Electric Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. It's DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go, Beavers.
Another long drive resulting in a touchdown for the Chucks. It's Hetrick again calling his number from 6 yards out this time to tie this thing up at 14. Like we mentioned, region play kicks off tonight for both teams, and they're looking to get on the right side of the win columns.
Yeah, well, you got to give it all to Hetrick on that drive. I mean, back here when they had 1st and 18, and he spun out of that possible sack, then he turned and he somehow found that receiver in amongst about 3 defenders. You know, that was huge.
And Hetrick has made magic happen on this field before a season ago. Had a crazy play before half that resulted in a touchdown. Spun out of like 3 tackles for a sack and found a guy way deep downfield wide open for a touchdown after he was running for his life behind the line of scrimmage. And kind of had shades of that there. So here we go. DuBois to get the ball back. Roken sends one deep. And it's going to be taken at the 1. Hyatt's going out, coming left. He's got a lane. Can he get a block? Here goes Muhammad. Muhammad, they can't go to beat. There he goes. Too much speed. Hi, Muhammad 30, shooting 20, sprinting, finishing, touchdown, DuBois. Another kick return for a touchdown. Are you serious?
That was, you could see it happening from up here. You could see it developing. He had one side of feet.
You did that whole side.
Yep.
That whole, if you're facing your returner's eyes, that whole left, it was there. The hole was there the whole time. Untouched.
He just
that is 99.9. No.
99.9.
His heels had to be on the tip line.
Yeah, all the official was right there looking down at his feet when he caught that ball, and he did not signal.
Good snap, good hold. Freshman kick is up, and it is good from Maddox Barnes. Quickly, your new score is 21-14. Beavers over the Chucks. 5:40 to go first half, and you're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Hi, I'm Bill Drahushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness is conveniently located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. We offer delivery services, medications-compliant packaging, immunizations, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to help you. We have been serving our community for over 18 years and will continue to be here for you. Stop in or call us at 814-371-5827 to learn more. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
Muhammad goes 99.9 for a kickoff return for a touchdown. His first of the year, second of his career. DuBois is dangerous on that kick return unit. And you want to know who the backup is? If none of those guys can go, is London Duncan, who also has a kick return in his career as a freshman. So, man, that unit is getting the job done as Adam Druzak set the kickoff here.
That is the longest field goal or the longest kickoff return for a touchdown you can have in high school football.
Yeah, obviously, it'll go down as 99, but I'm telling you, his heels had to be this close.
I know.
This, like a speck away from being in the end zone for a touchback. Because even if I think the whole ball has to be in, but still very close. Druzak approaches, sending end over ender. He's going to let it hop at the 10, and Bob bounces away from him again. Greenback finally picks it up at the 10. Gets to the edge. Michael Briggs can't make the tackle. Eventually, Brody Ward gets there to make the stop around the 30. So DuBois could have set their defense up nicely there, but a couple missed tackles allows Greenblatt to take it up to the 30. About a 21-yard return at the 30.
They lost containment over there. They overplayed that a little bit. Like you said, they could have pinned him back deep. But now let's see what Punxsutawney can do. I mean, that's kind of, you come down, you tie the game, and then all of a sudden, a couple seconds later, you're down 7 again. So let's see if they can.
Answered DuBois. Punxsutawney answered DuBois again, and DuBois, the latest answer with the huge kickoff return from Muhammad. Trips to the right here. Sidecar right is Rutan. Hetrick in the gun. Play fake again. We got flags and a false start against the Chucks.
There was plenty of movement. I think 2 receivers broke before the ball got snapped.
Take 1st and 10 to 1st and 15 from the 25-yard line.
But you see when they're walking back where all the receivers were. They were upfield.
Oh, yeah.
They were going.
I would never do that. That's all you can do.
Yep. They were going play action there. They might have been trying to take a shot there on 1st down. We'll never know due to penalty. 5:33 on the clock here in our first half. Make sure we're staying tuned for our M Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show. Me and Keith Kreiner will break down District 9 Region 1. Give you some playoff predictions. Trips to the right here, 1st and 15. Hetrick. Play fake, got to try to keep it right. Breaks 1 tackle. We got flags throwing. Might have got some face masks there. I'm not sure. Didn't see a hold there, Keith. I don't know if you got eyes on anything there, but we do have flags on the far side of the field on 1st and 15.
If they did, I mean, I didn't see his head move or anything. I mean,
Yeah, they're pointing at the Punxsutawney halftime. That's Joey Ricchetti, who had a bead on Moore going inside zone there, but
that'll be huge if it's
Hetrick decided to pull it.
And we'll see what the call is by the...
And it is going to be against DuBois. Yeah, face mask. I didn't know what else it could have been. Like I said, I didn't see a hold over there.
Right.
Well, that's going to give the Chucks.
So that's going to give them a first down.
Yeah, first set of downs. That's a 15er.
21-14 Beavers, 5:27 left here in the first half.
Chucks nearing midfield.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. 5 minutes is plenty of time to get down there. I mean,
they've had a couple long, sustaining drives resulting in touchdowns. As we talked about, using a lot of balance. Don't know exactly their play chart, play sheet as this game is about halfway through the second quarter, but it's definitely near 50-50 running pass. Really keeping this DuBois defense on their toes.
Right, and I'm sure they want to take as much of that clock off and score before halftime as they can. And I don't think they're going to want to kick to him after what we just saw.
Absolutely not. Too much speed. 2 receivers each side, squeezed down. Rutan, sidecar left. Here's a snap. Play fake again. Hetrick back. Hetrick throwing. He's got a man, Bo Thomas, and it's complete near the sideline. Gain of 18 at the 40-yard line of DuBois. 1st and 10 for the Chucks.
Yeah, and he laid out to catch that one. That was a great catch.
Offensive line of Chucks doing a good job, giving Hetrick time to throw the football, giving him time when he's rolling out right and left as well. 2 receivers each side and squeeze set. Rutan, play fake. Hetrick back again. Time to throw. Got his man caught and running. Logan Moore over the middle field, wrestled down by Jackson Hansley. It's going to be first and goal from the 10-yard line for the Chucks. Another dart from Hetrick in traffic, but got Moore on the run as number one target.
Yeah, I think that's their game plan, is to hit them, the quick hitters, whether it's a slant.
It's been working.
Yep. But I'll give him credit. He's hitting them right in stride, right on the numbers.
4:50 and counting here. First and goal for the Chucks. Looking to answer the Beavers once again. They have all game.
First and goal on 9.
Getting District 9 Region 1 off to a hot start. Trips to the right, tight end left. Here's a snap. It's going to be Rutan up the middle. Surge forward near the 5. Solid gain on first down. It'll be second and goal from the 5.
Yeah, and there's plenty of time left on the clock, so they're happy to run the ball here. They don't want to give DuBois the ball back. Any time left on the clock.
Absolutely. The Chucks will get the ball coming out of half as well. So here we go. Tight end left is Thomas. 3 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. Play fake. Quick throw. It's batted up in the air and incomplete. Batted down. Not sure who got a paw on that. I think it was Tyler Hansley coming through on a blitz from his Mike linebacker position.
3rd and 5.
So here we go. 3rd and 5. A couple of big plays upcoming the Chucks here. Clock stop at 4:04. 3 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. Play action. Hetrick's going to go left. He's got some room to run. Takes it himself again and gets in the end zone. No flags. And the Chucks answer the Beavers once again. Back and forth we go here in this District 9 Region 1 matchup.
They're not accounting for him. I mean, every time they get down in close, he runs wide one way or the other. And
honestly, Keith, I think Hetrick did a really good job of improvising there. I think he was supposed to come wide with that bootleg right, but I think he just saw the void on the left side of that defense not accounting for him, and he just took off, had a lead blocker out there in Rutan, and that was it. He basically walked in untouched. Roken, kick is up, kick is good as he nails the scoreboard. We are deadlocked at 21. Answer after answer here in DuBois. So come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Are you happy in your current job, or maybe thinking it's time to make a change? Then why not work for a company that actually cares about you? DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for multiple positions, including CDL drivers and owner-operators, non-CDL package delivery drivers for our FedEx division, and diesel mechanics. We offer competitive wages and benefits, including company-paid health care with dental and vision, 401k with a company match, paid vacation and holidays, and quarterly safety and performance bonuses. DeLulo Transport is big enough to deliver, but small enough to care. Give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at DeLuloTransport.com.
Maddox Hetrick has the hat trick here in the first half at E.J. Menzel Stadium, taking on the DuBois Beavers. This time from 5 yards out. And we are tied at 21 here. Yep. What a game it has been. Another exciting one here.
Yep. Another shootout. But here we are, 3:58 left in the first half now. DuBois just can march it down the field and score because, like you just made a point to me here, Punxsutawney gets the ball to start the second half.
Yep.
So
plenty of time here for the Beavers to operate. 3:58 to go.
Get a good return here. No flags. Last time they started at the 10.
Hansley and Muhammad back deep. Roken sends over a high-end over-ender, and we're going to have another shot here from Muhammad. Coming left, now cutting back right, and he's going to be brought down this time near the 20. That's Gavin Neal on the stop.
Solid stop by the Punxsutawney.
Yeah, he came up the middle of the field that time. Last time when he broke it to the outside, there was a lot of green out there. This time he decided to try the middle. It just wasn't there.
3:53 remaining in our first half.
At the 22-yard line.
Got Hall of Fame induction, class of 2025 at halftime. Got the M. Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show with Keith Kreiner and I here.
To the right and the left.
And we got an exciting first half here to finish. 1st and 10 for the Beavers, 21. 2 receivers each side for Wingard. He's back. He's looking under some pressure. He's going to take off using his feet. Fakes out one guy. 30 near the 35. It's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Beavers. got 11. Ball's on the 34-yard line, first and 10.
That was a good play on his part. I wish he'd tuck that ball a little bit more when he's running. But no, that was good. He even put a head fake on that one guy that had him out there in order to get first down.
2 receivers each side again here. Fresh set of downs, first and 10. Walker Thomas into the ball game for the first time. Sidecar left. Wingard's back. Wingard, time to throw again. Steps up, fires. Sidelines got Deeb. He's brought down quick by Greenblatt.
It's another first down.
Give him 12 and a first down. DuBois nearing midfield here. 3:39 to go. Clock stopped as the chains get set.
Back to like what we said earlier. If you give him enough time, he's going to find somebody.
Good read there. That's a vertical read. The DB's dropping back, giving him about 6-10 yards of cushion. Sansom Deeb just broke his route off there, made himself available for his quarterback. Trips to the right here. Wingard's rolling right, looking. He stops, pumps, batted up in the air by Bo Thomas. He's trying to fire one into Sansom Deeb on the out route. Got batted down by Thomas, 2nd and 10.
And a good reason for him to get rid of that ball, because that defensive end was bearing down on him. If he'd held on to it for another second, he was buried.
Sophomore Cash Wolfgang checking into the game at right tackle, getting some PT here this evening. For the Beavers, 2 receivers each side in stacked formation. Sidecar left is Thomas. Here's the snap. Wingard's back. Wingard looking, going sideline again with Deeb. He breaks one tackle, lowers his pad level into Hetrick and gets another first down, another gain of 12. Back-to-back completions to senior Sansom Deeb.
Able to get receivers open to Chuck.
Yeah, I think they're worried about Hanley and Muhammad, so Deeb's going to be open. They're being a little soft on him, like you said last play.
Trips to the right here as the Beavers move into Chuck's territory on their 41.
Plays, but they're letting DuBois.
Thatcher, Hanley, Deeb.
Passes to the side of
Jackson Hanley to the right. Muhammad Lone left. Here's the snap. Wingard back again. Wingard steps up. Wingard's going to take off, and he's going to be brought down rather quickly. They're going to give him a gain of a yard, so no sack, but Bo Thomas is there for the stop. Shredhard helps him out. 2nd and 9 upcoming.
Yeah, they gang tackled him there. He didn't have anywhere to go. Plenty of time left, though. We got 3 minutes left.
Yeah. DuBois can really do what they want to do here.
2nd and 9.
Just know if they score quickly, they're going to bring back out that Punxsutawney offense, who's been doing a good job staying on balance using clock here. 2nd and 9, 2 receivers each side for Wingard. He's back. He's looking. He's going to try to dump off a screen. It's Walker Thomas. Thomas looking for the sideline. He's not going to make it. He's upended by Hetrick. It's going to bring up 3rd and very manageable. Just a gain of 4 there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Bring up 3rd and 5, I think, Luke. A little swing.
Yeah, it was a good call, but the ball took a little while to get there. By the time he got it and turned upfield, the defense had enough time to react.
Yeah, even though DuBois is inviting the rush on that play, the Chucks did a good job of getting there quickly, allowing Wingard just to disrupt time a little bit there.
36.
So 3rd and 5. 2 receivers each side. Wingard is back. Play fake. Throws. Got his man. It's Hanley. Catches it on the run, and he's brought down quickly by Presloyd. First down at the 25-yard line of Punxsutawney as we're near 2 minutes to go here in our first half.
That was another great route, and the pass was perfect. It was right there. You're not going to be able to hold him down all game. There's
Long
no doubt
throw and completion from Wingard, showing off that hose he has.
Yes.
2 receivers each side.
Playing hard.
Minute 50 and counting. Hansley's to the right, Deeb Muhammad to the left. And we got whistles blown, and we got a timeout defensively for the Chucks. They're second of the game. We will take one as well. 1:46 to go. Beavers are on the move here as we are wrapping up our first half. Come on back, DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
A note from Fiddy and Melissa Smith. For many years, DuBois has been more than our home. It's been our community, our family, and our inspiration. We've lived here, worked here, raised our family here, and been blessed every step of the way. From friends who wave across the street to teachers who inspire our children, local businesses that keep us thriving, and first responders who keep us safe. You've made DuBois a wonderful place to call home. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, DuBois, and let's go DuBois Beavers.
Fresh set of downs for the Beavers on the move here. 1:46 remaining in our first half. We are deadlocked at 21 here. Beavers grab the lead, and then from there it's been answer after answer after answer. Punxsutawney Chucks coming into E.J. Mansell Stadium tonight, certainly ready to play football.
Yeah, right now this game's a toss-up.
Yeah,
I mean,
both teams trying to get to 2-0 on the year, kicking off region play. Big night for DuBois as well here at Mansell. 2 receivers each side here as we're ready to resume action. Sidecar right is the senior Thomas, and Wingard is back. He pops, he's looking, end zone, going for Muhammad. Incomplete. Greenblatt, once again in soft coverage, just wasn't enough to get him to bite on the double move from Muhammad. 2nd and 10.
nothing wrong with that play call. I mean,
nope,
you got to keep him honest.
Right back to work.
Yep.
Minute 40 to go.
Which is an eternity with the arm that's back there chucking the ball.
2nd and 10, minute 40 to go.
Trips to the left here for Wingard. Here's a snap. They're going to give it to Thomas, right side. Thomas following his blockers across the 20. That's where they'll mark him. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Clock winding, a minute and a half to go.
Maybe a little sense of urgency now with a minute and a half left. But they need this first
Punxsutawney
down.
gets the ball. I don't know how much time you want to give them. They've been driving the ball. Trips left. Once again, Thomas up the middle. Cuts back. He's not going to get there. Did not get the job done up front. It's going to bring up 4th down and 4. DuBois is going to call a timeout. And the biggest play of the first half for the Beavers coming up. We're tied at 21. We're going to take a short break. 4th down on the other side. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Hi, I'm Bill Drahushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness is conveniently located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. We offer delivery services, medications compliant packaging, immunizations, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to help you. We have been serving our community for over 18 years and will continue to be here for you. Stop in or call us at 814-371-5827 to learn more. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
4th and 4. Trey Wingard
And the offense
and
are
his
coming back
offense
out. Sorry.
are facing now.
This is huge. This is a huge play in this game.
Biggest play for this offense.
Twin receivers to the right.
Punxsutawney defense digs in. Light box once again. 2 receivers each side.
1 all from their own 20.
Duncan flops from left to right. Here's the snap. Wingard's back. Wingard throws right. Has his man caught for a 1st down. Hansley gets down at the 12. Needed 4, got 7. Drive stays alive, and the Beavers can get this as close to 0 as possible here. Clock winding. They can pick up the 1st down inside the 2. Trisher, Hansley, Deeb, and Muhammad. Jackson Hansley is lone wide to the right, far side of the field. Quick pump, looking, firing, and Sansom Deeb is down. Senior wide out. Beavers back on top. Good drive there. Good poise by this Beavers offense at Trey Wingard.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And again, he just sat back there. When they give him time, he just finds a receiver. There's no way you're stopping. Accurate.
Yep, and this DuBois offense are taking the gimme throws. They're taking the throws on the outside with the soft coverage. The middle of the field is closed off, dropping 2 safeties, dropping linebackers, and they got guys over the slot as well. So doing a good job, but I think DuBois has got it figured out how to move the football down the field against 6 DBs. Extra point is up and
good.
47.8 remaining, and your new score, DuBois 28, Punxsutawney 21. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Let Trisha and her team at Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville whip you up a party pack for your tailgate party, or grab one before you head out to the game. We serve you the perfect pizza from our den to yours. Call Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville at 814-894-7777 for the perfect pizza. Fox's Pizza Den on Main Street in Sykesville. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 till 9, and Sunday, 4 to 8. Check out their Facebook page, Fox's Pizza Den-Sykesville, for all of their daily specials and more.
Trey Wingard finds Sansom Deeb 12 yards out for the score. 3 touchdown passes in the first half for Trey Wingard.
Again, thank you.
Deeb.
That was like a three-minute drive. I mean, they did that in 3 minutes.
Yep.
Maybe, according to you, maybe left a little too much time on the clock. Hopefully
we'll see. 47.8. They've been having those long sustaining drives, so might be all right. Another low line and end over end are going to let it bounce at the 10. Fielded by Moore. He brings it right up the middle and right into Brody Ward. Back to back. A special team stops for Ward.
And here comes
1st and 10. From their own 22 for the Chucks.
Now let's see what the defense can do here with 42 seconds left. You got to be thinking they're going to throw the ball, right? So maybe we can come up with a big turnover here.
We'll see. They're actually going to put the ball back on the 20. 1st and 10, 2 receivers each side. Hetrick in the gun. 42.4. Thomas shifts from right to left. Here's the snap. Rolling left is Hetrick. Hetrick looking. He's got a man wide open behind the play. It's Presloyd. Nobody's there. Deeb trying to catch. Not going to be caught, and we are an extra point away from being tied.
Speechless.
The DuBois defense lets a man behind him. No one near him. Deeb couldn't close him. 28-27 with 30.2. And that was nothing special, Keith. Just a simple rollout, flood pattern, high-low type of play. Beavers just didn't cover it.
No, they blew the coverage on that big time. I think they were worried about Hetrick running the ball. You know, they just lost track. I mean, he was 20 yards behind the defense. The ball was even underthrown. He had to sit there and wait on it, and he still had enough time to catch it and outrun the defense.
And it's a botch snap. Botch snap. Presloyd taking it himself. He's going to throw it, and it's picked up. Super plays dead.
Oh, that's right.
Extra point plays dead. That play will be blown dead. Even if it's blocked, you can't return it. That's the high school rules, but that might be a huge
that is huge
play here in this game. 28-27 is your score. 30.2. Come on back. Who knows? We might not be done here in this first half. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, my name is Lincoln, and Danny Man is my dad. Come in and see him for some new tires. They will look good on your car and keep you safe too. He has lots of good brands to choose from, state inspections, and all kinds of service repair and even undercoating. Don't wait until your car's inspections run out. Stop in and see my dad. He's the only Andy man on Road 322. Come on in and tell him Lincoln sent you.
Back and forth.
It's like a yo-yo
between DuBois and Punxsutawney. Hetrick, 4 responsible touchdowns here in the first half. Finds Max Presloyd 80 yards, wide open.
And you saw
a touchdown.
He was so wide open, he underthrew him, and he had to sit there and wait on it. You know, I'm sure he was stunned that his receiver was that wide open.
He had enough time to roll all the way to the sideline.
Yep.
Set up. And make a throw, and did. And here we go, but the botch snap, it was a high snap. Presloyd couldn't handle it. The holder receiver, as the holder, couldn't handle it. Unable to convert on the fire play.
In a game where it might come down to the last score, that could be huge.
28-27. DuBois on top here. Punxsutawney. Rokin's just going to squib it over the middle. It's going to be fallen by Maddox Clark at the 30. So 1st and 10 for the Wingard offense. And, well, if there's any offense who can score in 30 seconds, I'd say it's DuBois's. So here we go. 30.2. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Can they pull something out of their bag of tricks and counter with 30.2 seconds left?
We'll see what happens here. Plenty of speed on this DuBois offense. Wingard can throw it almost the length of the field, basically. So here we go. 28-27, your score.
Hansley's gotten behind the defense twice already. Once for a score. The other one would have been a score if he had held on to it.
So, same look. 3-2-6 look. Man in motion. Sansi, they're going to give it up the middle to London Duncan. Near first down yard. No, he's not near first down
he's
yard.
Not going to get it. They're calling timeout.
They are going to call a timeout, maybe thinking that they could pop one there real quick. While DuBois use a quick one, we will as well. Come on back, DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beaver football is brought to you by DeLulo Transport and DT Auto Glass windshield repair and replacement for all vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks. 349 DuBois Street or visit DeLuloTransport.com. And Caleri's Bakery. Get an Italian sub platter for your next game or gang get-together. And, of course, that famous Caleri's bread. Totally homemade, baked fresh on bricks for a taste no other bread can match. Caleri's Bakery, DuBois Street, DuBois. It's DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go, Beavers.
6-yard run for London Duncan on first down. A timeout each remaining for both squads here. 24.2. What a first half it's been. DuBois up 1 point, 28-27.
28-27.
Two receivers each side.
Receivers to the right and the left.
Flags. I'm sorry, no flags, but whistles blowing here.
Whistle blow.
Quick stoppage of play. Officials are talking it out here. Not sure.
Head coach Brandon Snyder wants to talk to this over with the referee.
I'm not sure.
Things are situated.
Punxsutawney coach on the field. Now he gets back to his sideline. So here we go. We're ready for play. 2nd and 4. Here we go. Here's the snap. Wingard back. Facing some pressure. Steps up. Wingard launches one. Deep for Hanley. Comes back. Makes the grab at the 25. Huge gain.
DuBois.
Gain of 42. First and 10 at the 25. Plenty of time here for DuBois. 16 seconds. They're going to clock it.
In this first down and counting.
Clock goes. It'll be 2nd and 10 after the spike.
2nd and 10.
13.7. DuBois only loses about 2.5 there.
Yeah, the Punxsutawney defender lost track of Hanley there, and he had eyes on the ball, and he saw that it was underthrown. He came back to it.
Yeah, Wingard didn't get near as much on that as he wanted to. But Hanley does a great job coming back to the football, making a great catch. Trips to the left here, 2nd and 10 on the 25. Soft coverage once again from Punxsy.
This is incredible.
13.7. Rolling left is Wingard. Wingard looking. Wingard fires and
that looked like the
got there early. No flags. I think he did get there.
Oh my, that was a bad no call there.
More on the coverage. I think he did get there a little early. It was kind of iffy. I like the no call.
9 seconds to go.
Let this game get played out the way it's going. 3rd and 10, 9.3 to go.
Trying to let him get in the end zone.
Not sure if we're looking at about a 43-yard field goal from this spot. Not sure if DuBois will attempt. Trips to the right here to the boundary.
3 receivers still out.
Here's the snap. Wingard back. Wingard looking. He's going end zone looking for Muhammad. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. The corner Greenblatt got hands on it. Underthrown once again. Intended for Muhammad. 4.1 to go.
Does the kicker have the leg to get it there?
Decision time, and I think DuBois is going to bring out the field goal kicker.
And they're going to kick.
We're looking at about a 42-yard field goal attempt here. We'll keep it right here at E.J. Mansell Stadium.
For a player.
Ball's on the 25.
Let's see what happens here. 4 seconds.
It's 4th and 10, and Wingard's coming off the field. Freshman Maddox Barnes will attempt his first field goal of the season to try to give the Beavers a 4-point lead.
Yeah, I don't know if I would agree with throwing that one into the end zone there. I guess you're looking for something to happen there, but if they could have got that first down, they could have spiked it again, maybe had either a closer field goal attempt or another throw into the end zone.
Yep. Ball will be on the far hash. Kick will be from the 32. We got a 42-yard field goal attempt here before half.
2-yard try by the kicker.
Love the young man's number. And we got a timeout to try to ice him. Barnes will not attempt to kick. Wisely.
Chucks to ice the kicker.
One timeout remaining. Use it or lose it, right?
Yeah, amen. Might as well.
So let's see here now. Wingard coming back out. So let's see if the offense will come back out, and I believe they are.
Baby going on.
Switch it up
on this game right now.
So now with Punxsutawney
this first half and
not having any remaining timeouts, now if they don't recognize that DuBois wants to go for this, they will not have an opportunity to call timeout and adjust to it. So we'll see here.
4 seconds. And again,
well, last week, DuBois scored twice on that, making them look like they were going right, and they threw back over.
Just the way I think that Punxsutawney's been playing that soft coverage, I'm not sure if that's the best play here.
And then
General McLean was also bringing a ton more pressure than Punxsutawney has as well. Punxsutawney barely bringing much pressure here tonight. And the offense is back on the field. Muhammad D, both Hansleys, all your receivers. Dalton Reisinger checks in. I'm sure just a 3-man rush here. For the Chucks, they're going to be dropping everybody back.
Trying to ice the kicker.
Here we go. Wingard directing traffic at the line of scrimmage. Flops Reisinger from left to right. One final play here of our first half. Wingard's back. He's looking. Good protection. Still looking. Still looking. Now he fires. End zone.
And there's a flag down. No. He could have run the front corner of the end zone. It was a bullet, and he got 1 foot down. Just inside.
He was not beyond the line of scrimmage. That is not what they can call.
He definitely wasn't, because I was watching that. No, they're calling it against Punxsutawney, I think.
It bounced. There is a flag on the play. Is this coming back?
Oh, somebody was downfield.
DuBois will get one final play.
Against the Beavers.
Oh, that wipes out a
DuBois will get one final play. DuBois will get one final play here.
DuBois had a touchdown in the end zone while flag a penalty.
Oh,
so
that's too bad.
It is coming back.
I'd hate to say it, that's tough there. It's just being a little undisciplined on DuBois.
Right.
Final play.
Tough there.
First half.
Most scenarios, you probably don't see that call at the high school level.
Right.
That is a shame. But DuBois shoots himself in the foot there. 4th and 15. Zeros on the clock. Last play here. Trips left. Here's a snap. Wingard back. Wingard under pressure. He's going to float one up for Hansley. It's going to be picked off by Hendrick. He's going to have a lot of room to run.
He's looking to take it all the way back.
Reisinger can't make it. He cuts back. Still going. Hutcher midfield, and he will be brought down. That'll end the half.
Midfield. He was
what a first half. Finally,
a mid-pick 6 from McDonald.
It is struck 0. Wingard and coaching staff beside themselves now. But that's how it's going to end. Wingard throwing a pick. About a 60-yard return from Hetrick. What a first half from him. And we end in absolute fireworks here. And this game is nowhere near over. Exciting second half on the other side here. Come on back for the M Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show. DuBois 28, Punxsutawney 27 is your score at halftime. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers football is brought to you by the Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletes too. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy. Proud to support the DuBois Beavers and People's Auto Body in Reynoldsville. Here for all your collision repair needs and accepts all insurances. It's DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go Beavers!
Hi, it's Matt Torchetta here at M Chevrolet. If you're ready for a new vehicle, it's a great time to shop M Chevrolet. Thanks to all of our customers, we've had record sales over the past few months as Chevrolet has increased our inventory. We've got new vehicles arriving daily, and if you're ready to upgrade to a new vehicle, stop in and see us. I'm Matt Torchetta, and I'm proud to lend my support to youth athletics in our area. In DuBois Beaver football here today, M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive.
And we're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. It's time for the M. Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show. We're keeping it right here with myself and Keith Kreiner. We're going to break down District 9, Region 1. We're going to talk about all the teams, who's at the top, who might be making their way out of the cellar. And we'll start off, I guess, here. We'll just start with Punxsy. Really don't have to say much. We kind of pre-gamed them. Punxsutawney's coming into this year showing a lot of balance. But once again, they're looking to compete at the top of the region this year.
Oh, and so far what we've seen in the first half, it's punch counter punch right now with DuBois and Punxsy, and both quarterbacks are just leading their teams up and down the field.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we get any further and talk about the rest of the region, I'd say for the first time since DuBois has entered this District 9 League, the District 9 Region 1, I think this is the first time in a while it's kind of up for grabs.
Oh, most definitely.
There's no Ferguson at Central Clarion anymore, and they have dominated. They barely have lost a district game here as being a part of Region 1. And so no Ferguson and Clarion, I think, really opens the door for teams like DuBois. Of course, Clarion's still going to be there. They're still, you can call them the favorite if you want because, like I said, they've just been at the top of the region for so many years, and they'll still be a tough beat this year. Karn City, Punxsutawney as well, I think, is right there with DuBois for the top contenders, and Clarion. Rest of the region, of course, Bradford, St. Mary's, and Brookville, I think, will have a tougher time making their way towards the top. And yeah, Keith, I think first time in a while, this region can go either way.
Right, but you still have to give it to Clarion right now. They're at the top of the heap. They've been there until somebody knocks them off. And as we were discussing before the game, you said they lost to a team from Ohio, but that doesn't really give a true read of what they're like again this year till we see. So.
Yep. So while we've been mentioning them, let's talk about the Central Clarion Wildcats. We've mentioned already, no Ferguson, no Kerr. They returned a stud wide receiver in Max Burford and other key members up front to certainly help them out this season. But they got a lot of offensive production to replace. Some other guys as well not mentioned. I know they had a stellar defense over there as well. So there's just a lot to replace over there in Central Clarion, but they're still going to be a very formidable, tough, physical football team, and they're still going to be fighting for it every week, and they're still going to look to stay at the top of that district.
Right, and you still have to give a nod to their coaching staff because they built that program up there, so I'm sure that they had kids ready to come step in and take over. Maybe not as good as what they had prior to this, but, there's going to be a lot of pressure on them, but I still think that they're going to be a good team.
Yet main pieces have graduated, but a lot of key returners as well. But just they're going to have to find some underclassmen, some new guys to step up and fill those roles that were so productive a season ago. So that is Central Clarion. Now, let's move on to Mary's Flying Dutchman. Not a good week one for St. Mary's as they got taken down pretty good by the Karn City Gremlins. And they have to replace a lot. A lot of senior production was on that team, a senior every team a year ago. On film, just going off what I've seen, they look kind of smaller than they usually have. They've always been competitive in this league since DuBois has joined, competing there right at the top, middle of the pack. But I know that coaching staff that's in place up there, no matter what, they're going to be well coached. And Coach Dork, he's going to try to put together the right pieces to have a successful 2025 season and maybe shock some people this year.
And hopefully they do, but you just never know. I mean, these teams, all these teams, when you look at them, athlete for athlete, position for position. And like you're saying, if you feel St. Mary's might be a little bit small, that's going to probably come back to haunt them as the season goes on. But you just never know. They could step it up. First week is not really a good indicator of what's going to be coming for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but they seem to always find those athletes on the perimeter in the backfield. St. Mary's usually has been providing that. All right, so that's the St. Mary's Flying Dutchman. Let's go on to the Bradford Owls. Also another disappointing week one loss to runner-up in Class A state champion Port Allegheny Gators. They lost 70-33 at home to the Bradford Owls in week one. Kind of the same. They're replacing some offensive production. No more Talon Reese, their 4-year starting quarterback. And so what that means is, well, the Owls are going back in the direction of the wing T offense. They will no longer be running the spread. So rumor has it, we will see once we face Bradford this season. But yeah, rumor does have it, they're going back to the wing T offense away from the spread. Talon Reese was able to sling it all over the field. Still just kind of the same thing. Some undersized classes recently for the Bradford Owls up front. When we're talking comparing to teams like Clarion, DuBois, Punxsutawney, teams who are a little bit bigger. But this is a group who's trying to get back to their old ways of ground and pound.
Well, and again, going back to what I was saying about coaching, you have to make do with what you have. With the talent you have at the positions, you have to make do. So you say they're going back to the old ways because they lost their starting quarterback, which makes all the sense in the world. But you just have to do the best you can with what you have. So again, first week, you don't know, but it could be a rebuilding year for them.
Yep, and that's where I think a couple of these teams are at, like St. Mary's, like Bradford and Brookville, who we will get to Brookville momentarily here. But, all these teams, normally competitive, maybe not so much Bradford, but St. Mary's, always putting themselves in the mix. Might be a little tougher for them this year. Got a lot of production to replace, but hey, like I said, they got the coaching staff in place up there, and I think they'll be able to get after it both in St. Mary's and Bradford. Like I said, going back to their old ways, didn't have all that much success recently in that wing T. Before they went to the spread, I think they had a little bit more success running that, but they had the quarterback, so that attests to what you've been saying, that you can only put out there what you got.
Yeah, play to your strengths.
Yep, absolutely. And so as we're making our way through the Hall of Fame class of 2025 inductees. We'll talk a little bit about that momentarily, but real quick, we will take a short break, and on the other side, we will finish our M. Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show here, DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers football is brought to you by Andy Mann's Car Care. Stop and see Andy for state inspections, repair and service, and name brand tires too. Route 322 in Reynoldsville. Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. And Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area. Serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and surrounding areas. It's DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go Beavers!
DuBois Beavers football is brought to you by William Fitty and Melissa Smith. Longtime supporters of our local communities are proud to sponsor DuBois Beaver football. Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. And Fox's Pizza Den. Grab a party pack from Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville before you head out to the game. It's DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go Beavers!
Welcome back to EJ Mansell Stadium here, continuing our M. Chevrolet Punxsutawney halftime show. Devin Clark and Keith Kreiner.
Yes, sir, Dev.
Bigfoot Country.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I mean, we don't want to get back to the game at hand, but it is purely exciting. If you guys aren't out there watching this game, I hope you're listening to us because you're missing a great one if you're not.
28-27 is your score, and we will continue on here, Keith, talking about this District 9 Region 1. All right, got a couple teams left here. Let's go to the Brookville Raiders. They got routed by Keystone 55-6 in week 1. Kind of in the similar scenario as St. Mary's and Bradford. They got to replace some production. They're solid. They're a solid unit up front. They were turning some guys there. But once again, Brookville could be in a tough spot this year, competing with the likes of the teams that we are thinking are going to compete at the top of this conference, like DuBois, like Punxsutawney, like Clarion. That week 1 loss is a little worrisome. Brookville usually kind of has been usually cleans up the smaller schools in the district. So that loss does have me worried about the Raiders. But hey, like I said, just seeing a little bit of film, just kind of going off assumptions right now. But yeah, the Brookville Raiders looking to replace a lot as well, Keith.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, when you're coming in, especially again, I keep going back to the first game of the season, but like you just mentioned about film and everything, there's really not that much to go on except for last year, so they're expecting their opponent to come out doing the same as they did the previous year, and all of a sudden they don't. Then you run into a score like you just mentioned that they had in the first week of the season. Maybe they weren't prepared for it moving forward. they will know how to handle that kind of a game. But, first game out, hopefully they don't get discouraged, and they'll work hard at practice. Coaches will get them where they need to be, and they'll move on from there.
Yeah, it's just about finding guys who are going to want the will, and to step up. Who wants to step up for your football team and be that next guy, a guy making the big plays, guys making the big run. And I think those teams, Bradford, St. Mary's, Brookville, just going to have to work a little bit harder, maybe dig a little bit deeper to find those key guys to replace what they lost from a season ago, and to really put something out here in 2025 to be competitive, because all these teams are competitive. It's just a matter of getting consistent at it.
Right. There's heart and desire, and that gets built into it. That's why I said hopefully they don't get discouraged. You can turn it around from one week to the next, and then you just build off of that.
Yeah, Brookville, they kicked off, as we mentioned, against Carn City. I'm sorry, not Carn City. Week 1, Carn City.
Keystone.
Carn City played St. Mary's. Yes, Brookville, a cross-region matchup there from District 9, Region 2, as the Keystone Panthers. So Brookville looking to avenge that bad Week 1 loss, and they will see DuBois later on in the season. Of course, all these teams will play each other this year. And as you kind of alluded to, as the season goes on, we'll get a better feel for this.
Sure.
But all this now is just kind of hearsay, and we're just kind of filling this thing out and just giving a little prediction of how we think this year is going to play out.
We got Carn City left, or no?
Yeah, Carn City.
Okay.
Carn City we're going to get into next, and that is certainly a team that we have as a top contender that's going to compete to win District 9 Region 1 and take it away from the Central Clarion Wildcats, because let's be honest, it's still theirs. Still got to take down Clarion.
Right, and I mean, I believe Carn City is hungry. They feel as though they can compete and they can be right up there, and they feel as though this could be their year.
They will always be tough. They'll always be very physical and a very disciplined football team. They're not going to beat themselves and put themselves in bad positions situationally.
Yeah,
obviously. They're situational. Just said that.
I mean, but that's how every good team performs week to week. You can't be putting yourself into situations where you, like we always say, shooting yourself in the foot. You have to be disciplined. You have to be able to, if there's a bad play, you just get it out of your head, you move forward and make the next play, and don't worry about what just happened. You can't let things snowball and get out of control.
Yeah, and that's what Carn City usually does a really good job of controlling throughout football games. Cole Johnston returns at quarterback to lead the way after an impressive sophomore season. Does a lot of damage with his legs, but he can sling it around as well. Other key returners, Higginbotham and Shearer return in that backfield. Two big, tough runners that really run well between the tackles. I don't think it's the fastest group for Carn City, but hey, they're going to be tough, physical, and they're going to come at you, and they're going to try to win their way.
Yeah, you don't have to win on the big play. You just win by putting the first downs up on the board, moving the ball up and down the field, just like we're witnessing here tonight from Punxsutawney, although they did have a couple big plays of their own. But they're a solid team. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, we've talked about their balance. Carn City, Punxsutawney, Central Clarion. Those are the teams that we are guessing is going to be competing all season long to take the District 9 Region 1 crown when it's all said and done. And a big time, yes, absolutely, and a big time showdown next week in Carn City for DuBois. Another conference matchup. We'll talk about that later, because right now we're in the middle of a tight one as we open up District 9 Region 1 play here tonight. 28-27 is your score. So in closing here, got some standings to predict it. Montauk is now out of the region, go from 8 teams to 7 teams. So DuBois, Carn City, Central Clarion, Punxsutawney, Bradford, St. Mary's, and Brookville makes up the region. And I got Brookville coming in. We'll go from bottom to top here. I got Brookville coming in last. I just think they lost too much, and that Week 1 game against Keystone is, I know it's early, but still a little worrisome.
Right, and they're what are they, 2A? What are they, 2A or 3?
2A or 3.
Yeah, it's hard to get the athletes to match up against the bigger schools when you're at 2A.
I know
they found a way, but this year it seems like maybe they just don't have them. We'll see. Again, first week of the season.
Then coming in at 5 and 6 is Bradford and St. Mary's. I kind of got them two kind of neck and neck. I'd give the coaching to St. Mary's, but I just think there's a lack of talent at both spots. So I got Bradford and St. Mary's coming in more. Same thing for Bradford. I just don't think they have enough to stay out of the cellar.
Yeah, I would say the same. They're right there together, right about talent equal. We'll see what happens as the season goes on, but yeah, I agree with you.
Yep, and then coming in at 4, I have Central Clarion coming in at 4, and then Punxsutawney at 3. I think Central Clarion is going to be a very solid physical football team. I just don't think they will have the athletes to maybe compete with like Punxsutawney and DuBois this year. I think they might be winning that athlete battle.
Yeah, and obviously they're trying to reload. They've been the big dog forever, and we'll see. But I agree with you. Sometimes when you lose positions, it's tough to get them back. Takes a couple years to rebuild.
And Punxsutawney, I have written down there, one thing keeping them from the top is not being quite explosive enough. But I think I might eat my own words because they're showing they can be a little explosive here tonight. But I got Punxsutawney at 3. They got a really solid team from top to bottom. The offense is looking really good here tonight. So I got Punxsutawney in at that 3 spot. I got Karn City coming in at 2, tough physical football team. They want to win their way, and they're gonna line up and they're gonna say, hey, come and beat us. We're gonna do it our way.
Yep, and then you have DuBois at number 1.
Obviously might be a homer point, but DuBois, just basing off their week 1 performance, I think there's going to be too much talent. I think that'll eventually, hopefully, overcome here tonight, but we will see. They got the best quarterback player in the district, Trey Wingard. I think DuBois comes out of this season alive this year, finally getting that crown, first one for TJ Wingard and company, but got a long way to go. Like I said, this is all speculation at this point. Still got a full season to play out, and a tough one here against Punxsutawney here tonight.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, obviously you wrote those down. You thought about that. You researched it and everything. It can change in a heartbeat here for sure.
Yeah,
but
might have a different opinion after 24 minutes of football here. Yeah, we shall see.
But we're also looking at it like, again, last week, same situation when we went into halftime. DuBois made the necessary adjustments at halftime, came out, and pretty much owned the second half. So let's see if they can do it again tonight, because that's what they need.
Absolutely.
You don't want to give one away here at home this early in the season.
Second half.
Yep, and we will talk about that first half as we wrap up here our M. Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show. That is all the time we have here. Thank you for listening to Keith and I as we round it out, District 9, Region 1. On the other side, we'll recap our first half and gear up for our second half between DuBois and Punxsutawney. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Matt Torchetta here at M Chevrolet. If you're ready for a new vehicle, it's a great time to shop M Chevrolet. Thanks to all of our customers, we've had record sales over the past few months, and Chevrolet has increased our inventory. We've got new vehicles arriving daily, and if you're ready to upgrade to a new vehicle, stop in and see us. I'm Matt Torchetta, and I'm proud to lend my support to youth athletics in our area. And DuBois Beaver football here today. M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive.
Back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium, the Hall of Fame class of 2025 inductees have been announced. Band is currently on the field for DuBois. Players are making their way back out on the field for the second half. And while we have a minute, let's run through the Hall of Fame inductees for 2025. Starting the class of 2012, Jordan Ball, track and field and soccer, 2-time District 9 AAA team champions in 08 and 09 for track and field, 4-time District 9 AAA team champion. 4-time in track, 2-time in soccer. She's a 2009 District 9. Class 3A James Manor Award winner and a 10-time District 9 AAA champion. In the 200-meter dash, 3x400 dash, 800 run, 2x1600 relay, and 2x3200 relay, and the long jump. Holds 4 track and field records, 400 dash, 32 relay, 16 relay, and long jump. That is Jordan Ball. We move to Ucky Fenstermacher, class of 2015, swimming and diving, 3-time MVP in 2013, 14, and 15. Also a 3-time District 9 and 10 3A champion, 2-time 20 200 freestyle in 2004 and 2015, and the 500 freestyle in 2014. In 2015, PIAA 3-8 champion in the 200 freestyle, 11th place at states that year. Ucky also holds a slew of records: 100 freestyle, 200 freestyle, 500 freestyle, 100 butterfly, 100 backstroke, 200 freestyle relay, and 400 freestyle relay.
Minute and a half.
Yeah, man. So now we move to softball. Both Cheyenne and Sierra McKee, both sluggers. Man, class of 2015, friends of mine. This is very well deserved, as everybody is, but I'm happy to see these two, both for softball. Running out of time here, so I'd like to go through everybody's accolades here. But the McKee twins, certainly very good softball players, one of the best to come through DuBois. Now we move on to two football players. Gabe French, quarterback, class of 2015, was my quarterback for 3 years of my high school days as well. Gabe French also just a big list here of passing records, completion records, attempts, yards, touchdowns, all that, first and second in all those categories. And our last of the evening, Jared Hendricks, class of 2001 for football and track and field. Once again, just a huge list of accolades. And then we got to finish up with our legacy. That belongs to Sam Valentine, being recognized for basketball at DuBois area from Sykesville. And Dr. George Fatula is your 2025 contributor. And that rounds out your 2025 Hall of Fame class. And the induction ceremony is done. And we are about ready for the second half. And what a first half it was. We'll quickly recap it, Keith, while we have just a few moments here before it goes. Back and forth, answer after answer. Got a little sloppy towards the end. But the difference right now is a muff snap on an extra point. Talked about answer for answer. Wasn't able to answer the last extra point. 28-27 is your score. Gearing up for the second half, DuBois on top.
Right, big plays all over the place in the first half by both teams. Like you said, DuBois would take a lead, Punxsutawney would answer, back and forth the other way. And then, unfortunately, DuBois with a chance to pad their lead right before halftime with a beautiful catch or throw and catch in the front corner of the end zone, but it was nullified by a penalty, unfortunately. So the score remained at 28-27, and that's where we're at. Start second half with Punxsutawney getting the kickoff, receiving the kickoff here in the second half.
Yeah, very unfortunate self-inflicted wound. Could have added on to the 1-point lead there before half. But here we go. DuBois is definitely going to have to make some adjustments on defense in the second half to slow down that balanced attack from the Chucks. Maddox Barnes set to kick. You've got Greenblatt and Moore back deep. I'm sure 28-27 here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. So here goes a low squibber towards the sideline. It's going to make its way out of bounds. So DuBois will start second half with a penalty kick out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Chucks.
And roll out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, I guess they figured they'd get out to that far anyway on a return, so they were just trying to... it almost stayed in. If that stays in, he's got to pick it up.
Yeah, definitely would like to apologize. I wanted to spend more time on the Hall of Fame inductee, talking about more. I was wanting to get through everybody's accolades, especially knowing, half of the inductees. There's really to hoping to. If we have some time, we'll squeeze them in. But just a big shout out to the 2025 class. A lot of familiar faces in it. There is DuBois alumni athletic royalty amongst us here tonight, and you guys, glad you were getting the flowers you deserved and getting the recognition. So here we go, second half underway. Play action, Hetrick back, going over the middle and incomplete. And now we're going to get a flag, and I don't know why we're getting it. That ball was uncatchable. That should not have been pass interference, but that's how we're going to start the second half, I guess. Keith, back-to-back penalties.
Yeah, I mean, you and I had a little argument there about that no call on that pass interference in the first half, and I think it was way more deserving of a flag than that last one was. And he threw that flag 5 seconds after the penalty or after the play?
Yeah, I saw him digging for it. He was struggling to get it out. I had eyes on him the whole time. He just couldn't get it out. But, yeah.
Yeah, I disagree. I agree with you. I don't think it was catchable at all.
Uncatchable. Bad call. But 1st and 10, nonetheless, for the Chucks. They're right at midfield.
But coming right out, first pass, throwing the ball upfield again.
Ball's on the far hatch of the field. Chuck's got trips to the left into the boundary. Tight end right is Thomas. Coming stretch right with Rutan, and he's going to be upended by Tyler Hanley. No gain on the play. Let's see if DuBois can build on that first down win there. 2nd and 10.
It appears, I mean, we've been talking about this, but it appears as though Punxsutawney is not going to change anything they were doing in the first half because they threw the ball right up the middle. That was a 20-yard pass that they threw. They're going to keep throwing the ball.
Yep.
Their running game's not really getting it done. Yeah.
They're running the ball enough and having enough success to where the linebackers have to respect that. They have to respect that mesh. Hetrick's doing a good job in ball handling. Trips to the left here. Rutan, sidecar left, 2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Play fake again. They're throwing it out to Moore, and it's dropped. Well set up. Moore looked like he was going to be able to get inside of the wall coming from his offensive line on the screenplay, but can't hang on. 3rd and 11.
And this is what the DuBois defense needs. If they can stop them here, force them to punt, that's huge to stop them on that first drive because they've been, like we've been saying, it's just been going back and forth. They don't want to let them take the lead here.
That's what the Chucks are looking to do here. Just getting underway. 3rd quarter. Almost a minute in. 11:09. Here's a snap. Play action. Maddox looking. He's going to step up, take it himself. Raysinger's there trying to get to the marker, and he's going to be short. Raysinger was there. Walker came in to aid, and it's going to be 4th down and about 6 after the short gain. So let's see what Punxsutawney decides to do here.
They missed a hold there when he turned that corner. There was a blatant hold there. Not that, I'm not picking on anybody.
No, yeah,
it happens.
Sure.
It happens, but
hasn't been a heavy flag game like it was last week. I'll tell you, 12 total penalties, over 100 yards that the Beavers had last week. Certainly much better this time. Roken in punt formation. First punt of the night for the Chucks.
Going to try to pin him deep, I guess, huh?
In pro style. Bo Thomas to snap.
So let's see what
he's looking anxious. Clock ran out.
Here we go, and we got a delay game penalty.
Yep.
So that'll make it 4th and about 11, and certainly if they were thinking of a fake, might not be on now.
Yeah.
If they had one planned.
delayed game on the Chucks.
So, yeah.
Maybe they just looked at it like gives them more field to work with. I don't know.
Hey, Roken does have a boom. He handles all the kicking duties for the Chucks. Did last year as a freshman as well. He's got a big leg, punting, kicking, field goals, all of it.
They're not that deep. They're on the 25 to receive this.
So here we go. Muhammad and Hanley back deep to receive this punt.
But again,
here we go. Good snap. Roken is running right.
Oh, they're not going to.
They hit the punter. No flags. It's rugby style, so.
They hit Roken.
No flags down.
No flags down.
Not a huge punt. Let's see where they mark this out. Yeah, that punt barely made a first down, Keith.
The kids were defenders.
Yeah, I don't know
good
why.
Pressure from Walker Thomas. The punter was hit, but he's putting himself out there in that rugby style there.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do there by running. If he just punts it away, it gives his team plenty of time to get down there.
Yeah, so big stop here. Let's see if DuBois can take advantage of the early stop here. 2 receivers each side. 1st and 10 from the 40. Straight ahead with Duncan. He cuts back and he runs into a wall of Chucks. And the ball comes out late. And he's out. And it's not blown down. Willard makes the tackle and it's going to be a turnover. Another fumble. No whistle blown.
How could there not be a whistle there? His momentum was stopped, I thought.
2 fumbles by the sophomore running back tonight. And the mistake still finding the Beavers here early in the second half. Prime time field position for the Chucks, looking to take the lead.
And there was only one Punxsutawney defender there when that ball came out. There was only one white jersey. The rest of them were black. And
there was no question, no whistles blown there. I thought it could have been. The scrum was going for a while, but here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chucks. DuBois defense backs against the wall here. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trips to the left here for Hetrick.
Get it. 3 receivers to the left. And a receiver to the right for Maddox.
Here's the snap. Play action. Rolling left is Hetrick. Stops, pops, fires, has his man over the middle.
Close.
Near the 10-yard line, close to first down yardage. A gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Staying on schedule, though, are the Chucks.
8 or 9 on that play.
Yeah, they're going to have to protect that football a little bit better than they have to this point. There's no doubt.
Just 2.5 into our third quarter here, 28-27. Still is your score. Beavers on top. Here's the snap. They give it to Rutan left. He bounces it out. He's going to be close to that marker. Dalton Reesinger closed quick. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like they're giving it to him from up here. And no, it's going to be 3rd down. They're going to mark it short. And once again, that has to be less than half a football.
Yeah.
It has to be.
3rd and 1. No way.
But this is an ideal situation for Punxsutawney here.
Here we go.
3rd and inches.
Yep.
They can do anything here.
3rd down.
Tight end right, 3 receivers to the left. Bo Thomas. And the pistol behind Hetrick. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to him left. He's going to bounce it out. He's got the first down.
He's still going.
Breaks one tackle as he's out near the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Chucks. First time they called Bo Thomas's number on the ground tonight.
Bo Thomas on that.
After leading them in rushing in week 1.
Yeah, like we said, they've been concentrating on the passing game all night.
10 carries for 86 yards, 2 scores for Bo Thomas.
They might go back to him here. 1st and goal from the 5.
Trips to the right here, tight end left. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to him again. Coming left. He stood up at the line of scrimmage, and he'll use his big frame to fall forward for a couple. It's again Dalton Reesinger there for the stop. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3.
Well, we know what Punxsy's been doing in this situation all night long. They better watch Hetrick here.
Going to 9. We get close to 8 minutes. 3rd quarter. Punxsutawney looking to grab a lead after another DuBois turnover.
Sure we'll hear the Chuck side. 2nd and 3.
Trips to the left here, to the boundary. Bo Thomas comes up sidecar left.
To the end zone.
A lot of room
Here's
over
the
here.
snap. Hetrick gives up the middle. Thomas nearing the goal line. It's a scrum. They're going to give it touchdown, Chucks.
The Chucks have scored a touchdown.
They are on top of the Beavers here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. 7:53 to go, 3rd quarter.
Thomas.
Behind senior Bo Thomas, first score of the night.
The turnovers kill you, you know, and that's
Punxsutawney takes advantage.
Yep.
Let's see if they decide to go to 2 here, try to catch up to some points.
I believe they are. The offense is staying out
28-33
there.
is your score. They're going to attempt to go for 2 to make it a 7-point advantage.
33-28 Chucks.
Untimed down here.
So 2-point conversion attempt for the Chucks. 7:53 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Trips to the left here. Motion from left to right is the tight end. Play action. Rolling left is Hetrick. Drops it off flat, wide open, and the 2-point conversion is good. DuBois wasn't ready for it. Chucks all the momentum. 7:53 to go. 3rd quarter. Your new score. Chucks 35, Beavers 28. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beaver Football is brought to you by DuBois Burger King, home of the Whopper. Whether it's a double, triple, impossible, or bacon, one thing's for certain, it's just delicious. DuBois Burger King, Route 255, the Beeline Highway, DuBois, and M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. With new vehicles arriving daily, stop in soon. Proud to support our youth athletes. M Chevrolet, Mahoning Street, Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive. It's DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country. Let's go Beavers!
7:53 to go to start this 3rd.
Bo Thomas from 2 yards out gives the Chucks to score. Hetrick
Bo Thomas. I think he might have
finds T. Hetrick. Not sure of a relation there, but finds him in the flat for the 2-point conversion. Got their missed extra point back. 35-28 is your score in favor of the Chucks. Both teams looking to get on the win column for District 9 Region 1.
Yeah, you gotta stop the turnovers, the mistakes. But the good thing about it is they're only down 7, so they can come right back and tie this game up again. Like we said, it might come down to whoever scores last is going to win this one.
Let's get a 3 and out here.
Here we go, Roken. Sends one end over end. This one will be taken again, but it's bobbled at the 1. Muhammad takes it. He's going to run into a big wall of Chucks inside the 20 near the 15, and all the momentum roaring on from that Chuck sideline right now. DuBois, I think, a little rattled right now. The Chuck's kind of shocking him a little bit, but Trey Wingard is coming back to work here.
Got to cut out these mistakes, you know. That's what we said. You know, you got to forget about the play before and just move on.
Beavers certainly being tested here in this week 2 matchup. Deep comes in motion from left to right. Quick throw out. It's Hanley. Hanley trying to get outside of his blockers, and he's brought down, no gain. Presloyd on the stop. They're all over the screen game here.
And like you said, you know, momentum's a big thing. There's no doubt about it.
And the Chucks have all.
Yeah, they're pumped right now. They're smelling blood in the water. DuBois needs to settle down, have a nice sustained drive here, and tie this game back up.
So here we go. 7:20 and counting, 2nd and 10. Wingard's back. Wingard looking. He fires, got his man in stature. Hanley first down to the 30. Mark it at the 31. Fresh set of downs for the Beavers. Big time 2nd down play there.
He throws a nice ball.
Oh, no, the DuBois have someone. DuBois has a player down.
And DuBois has a player on the field.
I think that's Hyatt Muhammad.
I didn't see what happened. Everything was happening in the middle of the field there.
Me neither. I didn't see what happened. I believe that's Muhammad down as they tend to it. We'll take a short break here while they sort the injury out. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
A note from Fiddy and Melissa Smith. For many years, DuBois has been more than our home. It's been our community, our family, and our inspiration. We've lived here, worked here, raised our family here, and been blessed every step of the way. From friends who wave across the street to teachers who inspire our children, local businesses that keep us thriving, and first responders who keep us safe. You've made DuBois a wonderful place to call home. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, DuBois, and let's go DuBois Beavers.
We're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Injured man for DuBois still down. Believe it's Hyatt Muhammad.
Sideline on one knee.
And now looks like hopefully we can get him to his feet. Hyatt Muhammad, a great athlete, ready to come onto the scene for his junior season. 3 touchdowns early on in his season as they finally get him to his feet here. But he needs help off, so we're going to hope that's not a serious injury.
He's not putting any weight on that right leg.
A little more adversity for the Beavers to face here.
Yep. When it rains, it pours.
Fresh set of downs at the 31.
No,
their own 31. Jonathan Reed.
It's not a head or neck. That's absolutely.
Will step in for Muhammad. And he's really taking his time getting to the sideline. Finally makes his way there. So let's wish the best to Hyatt Muhammad. Trips to the left here for Wingard. Got work to do. 1st and 10. Dalton Racing sidecar left. Here's a snap. Wingard looking left. He's under some pressure. Evades. Flags fly. Dumps it off to Riesinger. Short gain on the play, but we got flags flying in the area where you'll see holding. So, and if it is against DuBois, now the self-inflicted wounds are starting to make its way back, Keith.
And that's not good. Like we said before, you don't want it to get out of control and snowball. And
it is.
Exactly
it's holding against the Beavers. That's 3 or 4 tonight. At some point, that just becomes laziness.
And you couple that with the turnovers, it does not add up. And obviously, when you look at the scoreboard, you can see. Still plenty of time left. They can still get back in this game. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, they're not out of it. No one's out of anything yet. Just saying, these are the things that that they haven't gotten away from. 2 receivers each side. 1st and 20. Here's a snap. Wingard's back. Wingard steps up. Looking, fires, and
Pick, but it's almost
threads a needle, an absolute needle, incomplete. I don't know how he got it through there, but Deeb couldn't hang on to it. It's going to bring up 2nd and 20. That would have been a huge play with room to run.
Oh, my, yes.
But, wow, what a window. He got that football through. Deeb got hands on it. Just couldn't make the catch.
Yep. I don't know if the defender got a finger
tough
on.
catch.
Yeah. I don't.
And very well so. Not a good angle for us to look
Right.
at that. The defender very well could have got a hand on that tight window. 2nd and 20. 2 receivers each side.
a 35-28 game. The Chucks have the lead.
Here's a snap. Play action. Throws over the middle. It's Hanley. Hanley's brought down quickly. Get half of it back. It'll be about 3rd down and 9 coming up in a big one for the Beavers.
Oh, this is huge. No doubt about it. You don't want to give the ball back to them. That's obvious. They need to counter with the score of their own here.
Yep. Make it 3rd and 8. Gain of 12 on 2nd down. Especially when the DuBois defense has not stopped Punxsutawney in about 3 drives.
3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8. It's a big one.
Sideline is just screaming and yelling over there.
2 receivers each side.
Energy, and they cannot wait.
Showing pressure. Here it comes. Wingard back. Wingard looking. Last one for Hanley. Picked off. Breaks the tackle. Here goes Pressley. Brought down at the 40 by Riesinger. But another interception, and now Hanley slow to get up.
His teammates are all over him, congratulating him.
Another turnover, the 3rd of the night for DuBois. And the Punxsutawney offense is going to come back to work with a 7-point lead, 35-28, with 5:51 to go. That was just well covered.
Yeah, I don't know. I think,
Tried to force one.
Yeah, he did. There's no doubt about it. He was looking to make a big play, and he went to his playmaker, but he was double covered. That was a tough, best case scenario, he could have knocked it away so that he wouldn't have been able to intercept it, but they had him covered there.
Decent field position for the Chucks here. Trips to the left, tight end right is Bo Thomas. Can the DuBois defense step up? They're going up the middle. It's Rutan. Gets by 1 tackle. Gets to the 45. Solid gain on 1st down. That's where Punxsutawney wants to live, though. Staying on schedule, 2nd and 5.
I think the Chucks might.
Yeah, this is key here. I mean, they stopped them on the first drive of the second half, and then they fumbled the ball away and gave them a short field to work.
Yeah, you're right. We did get the stop. Get the stop coming out.
Yep.
Nothing to show from it. 35-28 is your score. Punxsutawney on top.
I'd like to see that.
Driving here with the lead. 2nd and 5. Trips to the left here. Rutan motioned up, side call right.
To the left.
Here's a snap. Hetrick's going to keep it, call his number, and he trips up. Might have been a good thing, just a short gain. Bring up 2nd down and 4. Sorry, 3rd down and 4 for the Chucks.
This will be huge. If they can come up with a stop here like they did last time, or the first drive, they could get the ball back.
Under 5 minutes here, 3rd quarter. Plenty of time left. But this is what the Chucks wanted to be in, with the lead in the second half. Offense on the field, using all the clock they can, keeping Trey Wingard on the sideline.
Yep.
They got the momentum. Big 3rd down here for the DuBois defense. Trips left, sidecar left. Here's a snap. Hetrick rolling left. He stops. He fires, looking deep, and it's incomplete. Reed and Hanley all over in coverage. 4th down and another decision time for the Chucks.
I would have to think throwing that pass right there, they already knew they were going to go for it, but now they're going to prove me wrong and punt it.
Let's see here. Yep, punter's coming out for 4th and 4. Ball's on the 46 of the Chucks near midfield. But Roken is coming out. But DuBois needs to be disciplined here. Watch the hard count, watch the fakes.
At midfield.
Pro-style punt for the Chucks. Roken's back. Hanley goes back as well. It's a low snap. Kick is away, and it's a beaut. Hansley's just going to let this sail and hopefully bounce.
It's in the end zone.
Goodness, that made a bounce back in play. I'll tell you what, that's stuck for a second, Keith, but eventually makes its way for a touchback. DuBois offense coming back to work. Good stand there defensively. That was big.
He came back big because his last punt, I think, was 10 yards.
Yeah.
That one there was about, 55?
Yeah, he's probably better just place kicking than that rugby style. Yeah, kid has a boomer for sure. He's got a boot.
He turned that over perfect.
He'll be doing that for a few more years for the Chucks.
Wow.
Here we go. Beavers need to get back to work, trailing by 7, 35-28, 4:19 third quarter. Senior quarterback Trey Wingard at the helm. Here we go. Here's a snap.
Trey Wingard throws it.
Quick throw out to Johnny Reed. Got his first catch of the season. Solid gain of 6 on first down. And that's DuBois just taking what Punxsy's giving them. They're showing that soft coverage, trying to take away the deep threat that DuBois possesses.
And there's nothing wrong with doing that. That's what they need to do.
Staying on schedule.
Keep getting first downs.
Take a gain of 6, make it 8. 2nd and 2. Riesinger, sidecar left. Here we go. They're going to give it to Riesinger underneath. Breaks the tackle.
Send the ball. I thought the ball just popped out there.
And I think he got enough.
It's going to be close, yeah. We're going to see. It's going to depend on a spot. Side judge, he changed his position, and they're going to move the chains first down. Needed to, got to, for Dalton Riesinger.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. 10 yards is a first down. That's it.
Ball's on the 32-yard line. Fresh set of downs. 2 receivers each side and stacked set.
He is right. Wingard has the right.
Here's a snap. Wingard back. Wingard looks. He's got a man open again and just sails it. D was wide open there at the sideline. He just sailed it over his head. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
That's a rarity right there. I mean, he's usually spot on, or at least gives his receiver a chance to catch it, but that one was good yard over his head. No harm, no foul. Stop the clock. It's good.
Yep, DuBois here. Trips to the right. Trailing by 7.
To his far left.
Clock stopped at 3:26, third quarter. Wingard back. Wingard throws quickly again, and it's nearly picked off again.
Dropped.
Jordan Rutan got his hands on it. Intended for deep. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
He couldn't call it in for the interception.
So,
I think they're confusing them a little bit with the defense there.
The seams are taken away, man.
They're dropping back.
It's just like
that away.
Going back to the St. Mary's game a year ago, they ran the same defense. They took away the middle of the field, took away the deep shots.
He's down 7.
So big third down coming. 3:22 to go.
Receivers to his left.
Trips right for Wingard. Sidecar right.
Wingard in the backfield.
Here's a snap. Looking. Time to throw. Evades right. Fires. And he has it. He's got it. It's Hanley. I was waiting for a signal. I couldn't tell. First down, got 20.
They're going to say he caught the ball.
At the 48 of Punxsy. A big-time throw for Wingard to keep the game. I couldn't tell if he caught it or not.
Well, the Punxsy sideline wasn't complaining, so he must have caught it.
Very true, very true. London Duncan coming back into the football game.
That was huge there. They needed that one. Now maybe this will be a momentum swinging.
See if that can get Trey back on schedule here a little bit.
But it is what it is.
Directing traffic at the line of scrimmage.
Wingard
trips to the left.
With a running back to his left. Great play for first down.
Here's a snap. Punxsy bringing pressure. Duncan coming to the outside. Trying to get that outside. Can't get there. Good pursuit from the Punxsy defense. Logan Moore coming down from safety to make that stop. DuBois just cannot get the ground game going.
No, but they could use that if they throw a little deception in there, but that's just basic. They just pitched it to him, and Punxsy saw it coming.
And now we have official timeout. Jordan Rutan down.
Rutan is down.
As they attend to him, we'll take a short break. Beavers driving on the other side. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Football season is here. Are you fueled for the fight? At Infused IV Hydration and Wellness, we power athletes like you with hydration, recovery, and performance strips that keep you in the game and at your peak. From cramps and soreness to fatigue and focus, Infused IV therapy and PEMF therapy hits harder than your toughest workout. Walk in Infused IV Hydration and Wellness or schedule now. InfusedIVBar.com and feel the difference that real recovery makes. Infused IV Hydration and Wellness, where athletes recharge.
2nd and 10 facing the Beavers. Chuck's training staff, Till attending to Rutan. Down on the field. Let's hope that young man can get back on his feet. Pivotal to the Chuck's attack. Two-way starter. He's walking off under his own power. That's good to see for the young man. Beavers on the move here. Other side of midfield, Chuck's territory on their 48. Trailing by 7. 35-28.
Still plenty of time, 3 minutes here in the third quarter, but this is a drive to determine to get back in the game, to show that they're not down, they're not out. They got to show.
This will be a key drive for DuBois to capitalize on, get this thing tied up. 2 receivers each side. For Wingard, here's a snap, play fake. He pumps. Wingard evades right again. Looking, he's going to fire deep for Hanley, and he's got to come back, and that's a flag. Thank you. You got to let the receiver come back to make a play on it. It was underthrown once again. And Moore just threw his hands out, just kind of blocked Hanley from trying to make a play on it. I like that one.
Well, he had his back to the ball and had both his arms around the receiver. I mean, the receiver was trying to come back just like you said. I mean, that's pretty much tailor-made. You got to call out.
15-yard penalty, 1st and 10 from the 33. Beavers will have. Need to capitalize. 3rd quarter, 2:38, trailing by 7.
Real quick, Luke, I'm going to say Route 10 either had.
But you got to give Punxsutawney's defense credit. They're playing well. They really are.
Yep, really stepping up here in the second half.
And he did walk off on his own.
Yeah, they're forcing Trey to, try to make a play.
We have a sideline warning against Punxsutawney. So if they get another sideline warning, that'll be a 15-yard penalty against the Chucks. Sideline has been warned.
I can't believe they argued that call. That was blatant.
Trips to the right here. Wingard again, directing traffic. Changing things up.
Wingard changing the play.
Sidecar right is Riesinger.
Backside of the center.
Here's a snap. Wingard's back, facing some pressure. He evades. He's going to take off. Gets to the 30, nearing the 25. Takes a shot out of bounds, and that's blatant. You cannot do that. And that was a bad one. Easy flag comes out. It's going to be another 15er against the Chucks. Number 7, Gavin Neal, the youngster, will get the flag. And the whole defense knows it, talking to the youngster right now.
Yeah, that was more of a frustration push than anything, but it was. He pushed him when he was out of bounds. 2 flags flew, so they were in agreement on that one.
Yep. Maybe what helped, too, Wingard took out the kicking net, too. Might have aided in that. All good. Hyatt Muhammad still sidelined. I see him standing up, so hopefully we can see him back in the game. Not in the training room or anything. He's standing on the sideline. Johnny Reed remains in the game. So 1st and 10, ball on the 14. DuBois needs to put one in here.
But now Punxsutawney shooting themselves in the foot.
Trailing by 7. A little bit more flags this second half than the first.
He's looking to tie this bad boy up. Trey Wingard looking to the side.
What a game it's been here. Both teams kicking off conference play.
13-yard line. Now looking at his wrist.
Wanting to get to 2-0 on the season.
Looking around, he's running back in motion.
Wingard fluffs Riesinger from right to left. Here's a snap. They're going to give it to Riesinger. Big hole left side, inside the 10, nearing 1st down yardage. He wrestles down at the 6. It'll be a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 coming up.
There was a big hole there.
Best hole made of the night up front for DuBois.
Yeah, if they can keep that up, they could punch one in here, no problem.
And the running lanes are open. They have 5 guys in the box. There should really be no reason we can't get a hat on hand and at least get 3 to 5 yards of pop in between the tackles. There's no reason. Tritt Hart and Muth, tough company up there in the middle. They've been doing it for a while for Punxsutawney. 2 receivers each side. 2nd and 2. Here's the snap. Play action. Wingard rolls. Looking for Hanley. He's got Hanley. That's Jackson. Touchdown DuBois. His 2nd of the night. Wingard's 4th touchdown pass. Extra point away from a tied ball game.
And once again, that was a dart. I mean, he was covered, and he still got it in there. I mean,
nice little play action rollout.
We're so used to seeing that from him, though. It's like the one that he did throw over his head. We were like, oh, my gosh, we never see that,
Right.
because he can really throw the football.
Big time extra point. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up and good. We have a new score here with 1:47 remaining third quarter. We are tied at 35. Don't go anywhere, folks. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, everyone. It's Mike at DT Auto Glass in DuBois. DT Auto Glass is your local family-owned glass shop specializing in windshield repair and replacement for all makes and models of vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks, school buses, and motorhomes. And we also cut flat glass for all types of equipment as well. For personalized service and great pricing, give our technician Kevin a call. He's been installing glass in the area for over 35 years and takes pride in his work. Let us take care of you and your vehicle at the best prices in town. For a quote or to schedule a repair or mobile appointment, call 814-503-4131 or stop by the shop at 349 DuBois Street.
Trey Wingard finds Jackson Hanley 7 yards out to get this game tied up at 35 in another shootout here at E.J. Mansell Stadium, except this one is a legit answer for answer. Match and score for score. 35 all here. Maddox Barnes in to send it away. Greenblatt more back deep. Here's a high end over ender going to be fielded at about the 12, and it's Greenblatt coming up, reversing Fields, trying to get the sideline, and he'll be forced out by Riesinger.
That was good coverage there. That he had nowhere to
Take
go.
that long field to drive for the Chucks, but they've done it once this game. I think they've done it twice or three times. So DuBois defense, whatever they did last drive, they need to build on it and continue to grind. Got to get some pressure on Hetrick. They haven't been able to get the Hetrick all night.
Their play calling has been good. There's no doubt about it.
Keeping us on balance. Keeping us off balance. Keeping the defense guessing. Trips to the left here. Rutan back into the game. Sidecar left of Hetrick. They're going to fake it to him. Throw it out to Moore. Ball's batted up in the air. That's caught. It's Bo Thomas, but he's going to be dropped in the backfield for a big loss. What a play, but it ends up in the favor of the Beavers, about a 10 to 12-yard loss. So they're trying that slot quick screen again to Moore. Moore couldn't handle it, got batted in the air by Moore, batted in the air by Maddox Clark, and then Bo Thomas caught it about 5 yards deep in the backfield and then tried to get out of it. Eventually, Johnny Reed rallied to make the stop into the backfield. 2nd and 22 for the Chucks.
Yeah, I mean, in the heat of battle, you know, he should have knocked it down, but you don't think that. You think, hey, I'm going to catch it and run with it, but it worked out great for the Beavers here.
2 receivers each side. Chucks backed up here on 2nd down. Here's a snap. Hetrick back. Hetrick facing some pressure. Gets out of it. Steps up. Here goes Hetrick. Room to run. Takes a big shot, and I cannot believe this kid tonight. DuBois dials up maybe a great call bringing pressure, but DuBois just can't finish. And now Calvin Cooper is going to need to be aided too as he goes down on the field. Well, they attend to him. We'll take a quick break, but a huge 3rd and short coming up here on the other side of this break. Come on back. DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, my name is Lincoln, and the new man is my dad. Come in and see him for some new tires. They will look good on your car and keep you safe, too. He has lots of good brands to choose from, state inspections, and all kinds of service repair and even undercoating. Don't wait until your car's inspections run out. Stop in and see my dad. He's the only Andy man on Route 322. Come on in and tell him Lincoln sent you.
Hetrick magic here on 2nd and 22. Takes it 19 to make it 3rd and 3. Very manageable for the Chucks here. Clock winding under 30 seconds. 3rd quarter coming to a close here. Try the hard count. Doesn't work. 3 receivers to the right for Hetrick. Rutan behind him in the pistol. Here's a snap. They're going to give it to him underneath. He's got the first down across the 35 to the 36. Clock will wind, and that should be the final play here of our 3rd quarter, and it will be. We're under 10 to 5. The Chucks will let it run. And what a 4th quarter we're going to have to finish out this one here in Week 2, District 9, Region 1 showdown between the DuBois Beavers and the Punxsutawney Chucks. We're deadlocked at 35. Fourth quarter on the other side. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
A note from Fiddy and Melissa Smith. For many years, DuBois has been more than our home. It's been our community, our family, and our inspiration. We've lived here, worked here, raised our family here, and been blessed every step of the way. From friends who wave across the street to teachers who inspire our children, local businesses that keep us thriving, and first responders who keep us safe. You've made DuBois a wonderful place to call home. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, DuBois, and let's go DuBois Beavers.
Fourth quarter is upon us at E.J. Mansell Stadium in this stellar contest between two close rivals in DuBois and Punxsutawney, reborn here tonight on Hall of Fame Class of 2025 Induction Night. Opening conference play for both teams. Both teams 1-0 coming in, looking to get to 2-0 early in the season.
And it, like you alluded to at the beginning, it is crucial. I know it's only the second game of the season, but it's crucial in order to get that elusive title. You know, we'll see if the defense can step it up here.
Going to need them. We're tied at 35. Punxsutawney has shown great balance offensively. They start. Trips to the left here, trips to the boundary. Tight end to the field side. Here's a snap on 1st and 10. They give it to Rudin. He cuts back. He's got a lane to the 40. Solid gain on 1st down. Give him about 3. Give him 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ball 2nd down and 5 now for the Chucks.
Yeah, they're opening up some pretty good holes for him there. I mean, you know, they're finally going to the running game. All game long they've been going with the passing
steady
game.
Balance, yeah.
Yep.
Little more run here in the second half. Trips to the right here for Hetrick. The snap, they give it to Rudin. Coming right, huge hole, he's up, and it's still going. Rudin, midfield, 1st down. He's brought down by Aaron Everly. But the Chucks move into Beaver territory. What a run there by Rutan. Not one, but gets out of 2 would-be tacklers. 1st and 10.
Yeah, we were a little bit more worried about the Punxsy team being able to hold up all the game long, going both ways, and they seem like they got a little more right now.
We'll see as the fourth quarter rolls on here. Trips to the right. Here we go. Play action. Hetrick back. Under some pressure. He rolls out of it. Plenty of room to run. Cuts back. Still going. Again. I'll tell you what. Hetrick, man. What a play.
Chucks won the penalty on that.
What a play. Reverse pivot in the pocket. Making 2 men miss. And I think Matic Hetrick wants this game here for his Punxsutawney team.
Yeah, when we were talking about Hart, you can't take that away from him. He's having a heck of a game.
We're a minute in here. 10:54 on the clock. Fourth quarter. All tied at 35. Trips to the right here. Tight end left is Thomas. Here's the snap. It's Rudin again. Right side. Cuts back. Huge hole. Looking 30, 20. 1 man to beat. Inside the 5. Everly saves a touchdown, but the Chucks are banging on the door, and Everly's down. He slowly gets up, back on his feet.
What a run. Down the left.
Rips off 33.
I called it in probably the 2nd or 3rd quarter.
All on the ground here this time for the Chucks.
Yep, and it goes back to what I just said. It looks like DuBois is tired.
Absolutely. Yeah. Chucks looking for the lead. Here's the snap. It's Rudin right side, and he just pounds it in. Touchdown Chucks. Willed their way down the field to take the lead again.
Drive by the Chucks. The Chucks answered.
All because of Hetrick keeping plays alive.
Oh, my, yeah.
Using his feet.
Run.
Rutan, tough run in there. Chucks back on top. What a game.
Going to go up by 7.
Yeah, when he had that 19-yard run when it was 2nd and 22 deep in their own end, that was killer.
Led to a score. Led to a score, man. Big time play. Good snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. Nearly blocked again, but doesn't matter. 42-35. Chucks lead the Beavers here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Hi, I'm Bill Drahushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness is conveniently located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. We offer delivery services, medications-compliant packaging, immunizations, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to help you. We have been serving our community for over 18 years and will continue to be here for you. Stop in or call us at 814-371-5827 to learn more. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
Shootout continues at E.J. Mansell Stadium. The Chucks have the fourth quarter advantage here. Still plenty of time. 10:41 remaining in our game. 42-35 is your score. Chucks are on top. Wingard and offense need to get back to work.
Yep, and there's no doubt about it. I mean, they can. They marched it right down the field last time, so they just got to do it again. It's just they have to come up with a way to stop the Punxsutawney offense. That's the key. You know, they gambled on that play, and they almost had him for a sack, but he got out of it, and it turned into a touchdown drive.
London Duncan in for Hyatt Muhammad back deep, so that means he is still sidelined. Broken and to kick it off. Hansley, of course, joins Duncan back deep.
They've stayed away from Hansley, but, you know, didn't help on the one that we know of, huh?
Yep, here we go. Another high end over ender. Fielded at the 3. Duncan's going to bring it out. Coming right. He heads it up, breaks the tackle, gets across the 30 to the 31. Tough run by Duncan.
Good starting field position. That'll work.
Nips. Not too shabby of a return, and Wingard in offense. Back to work from the 31.
10:31.
Muhammad still sidelined. Johnny Reed, Sansom Deeb, Thatcher, and Jackson Hansley are your receivers.
To the left. And
Riesinger is your tailback.
Tyler Wingard and the Beavers. Wingard from the shotgun has been all night.
Here's a snap. 1st and 10. Back. Time to throw. Now he throws. Slow pass, but caught by Reed near first down yardage. Gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Low throw. Good catch.
He was open for a while. He was waving his arms and everything.
Johnny Reed, second grab of the game.
1st and 10 on the 30, or 2nd and 1.
Deep coming over now. We're going to go trips to the right.
All kinds of options here on 2nd and 1.
Ball's in the middle of the field. Riesinger, sidecar left.
To the right and 1.
There's a snap. They will give it to Riesinger right up. I think he got what he needed. Didn't get much. Needed 1, got 2. They marked the ball in the 42, but it'll be a fresh set of downs for the Beavers.
He took a shot there, too.
By Bo Thomas.
1st and 10 at the 42.
He's going to feel that one in the morning.
Yeah, that was a real good hit. Met him right in the hole. First down, DuBois. 2 receivers each side.
Incredible finish.
Clock winding, 9:45.
40 to go.
Here's the first down snap from the 42. Wingard's back. Here's pressure. He steps up, gets out of the sack, fires sideline incomplete. Had Reed for about a 5-yard gain, but can't complete it. That was Neal burying down on Wingard, but he got out of a sack.
Yeah, that's key right there. I mean, even though it was an incomplete pass, you know, he didn't give up the sack. And that pure strength that he pulled out of that one.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 42. Two receivers each side.
Good game.
Hansley has had a blanket over top of him all night.
9:29 to go.
Trips to the right. Here's the snap.
Back for Wingard.
Wingard back. Wingard, and he just has to ditch his at. Punxsy was all over it. They tried to set up a screen. Can't do it. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Another big one coming up for the Beavers. This has been familiar territory tonight, though, for Wingard.
He had to be outside the pocket for not to be attached to the ground. They did it.
So here we go.
3rd down.
Probably 4-down territory, too, as well.
I would think so at this point.
3rd and 10 from the 42.
Clock stop at 9:25.
Chucks.
Huge play both ways for the DuBois offense. Can the Chucks get a stop with the lead? 42-35 is the score. Showing pressure. Here they come. Wingard looking. He's rolling right. He fires. Has Hanley. Got it. First down, DuBois. Into Punxsutawney territory at the 41. Make it the 36. Big gainer there.
Oh, my. The D-back again lost track of him. But again, it's like it's not your standard pass pattern that he's running. He's coming back to his quarterback because he's in trouble, but he sees his quarterback. The D-back didn't see what was happening.
Chuck's dialing up a little more pressure here this second half, bringing it from all levels. 2 receivers each side.
Both sides.
We are under 9 minutes to go in our ball game. Wingard's back.
Back in the shot.
More pressure coming. Fires. Picked off. I don't think he saw Rudin at all. No. Wingard's third interception. Punxsutawney gets the turnover with the lead. 42-35, the Chucks lead it. And they can make things very, very tough on the Beavers here.
Third interception thrown by Wingard in this.
Was not expecting this.
No.
A 3-interception game from Wingard. Certainly knew Punxsutawney was going to come in here with a lot of fight. Certainly knew that, but not expecting.
Yep. He didn't see him. There's no way he saw him.
Yeah, absolutely not. Bruton was waiting right there. Read it the whole way.
Now it's up to the defense. They got to stop him.
42-35, Chucks out the ball, 3 receivers.
Here's a snap. They keep it on the ground with Rutan and a good first down win there. Tyler Hanley coming with the stop. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Clock winds. 8:40 and winding.
Do you think they'll go conservative here, or do you think they're going to keep doing what they've been doing?
Absolutely. I mean, they ran the ball right down their throat last drive, and they still can incorporate their play action, their quick hitters. They've been getting over the middle. So, yeah, Beavers, they need to be on their P's and Q's here defensively. 2nd and 10. Trips to the right for Hetrick. Rutan comes up. Sidecar left. Here's the snap. Quick pop again over. They got Bo Thomas. Another quick hitter. Into Beaver territory, still rolling. Bo Thomas to the 33 of DuBois.
He was open.
There it is, man. Punxsutawney, they got DuBois right now, man. They really do. DuBois hasn't stopped those quick hitters all night.
Nope. And didn't really try to counter of any of their own.
DuBois defense on their heels here. Punxsutawney looking to put this game away here. Leading by 7.
Yeah, if they score here, that's going to be trouble.
For the Chucks.
Trips to the right here.
Maddox.
Here's the snap. They're going left with Rutan. He cuts it back, breaks a tackle.
Gain about
Can't
1.
escape Reisinger. Short gain, 2nd and 9 upcoming. The Beavers need a stop. And this is the one they need to get.
Oh, they got to get it here.
Trailing by 7.
Come on out here.
7:20 and counting.
The way Punxsutawney's defense has been playing, I would have to say this is 4-down territory for them.
Just 7 points this half they've allowed. DuBois put up 56 in week 1.
To go. Twin receivers to the left.
Trips to the left here for Hetrick.
Maddox. 3 receivers.
Here's the snap. Once again, up the middle. Rutan, solid push, runs into Thatcher, Hanley, and Reisinger. Gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 6 at the 28.
4th down play.
Under 7 to play. Clock becoming a factor now.
I believe it was.
Chuck's just looking to grind as much clock as they can here, up 7. DuBois defense needs a stop, Keith.
Yeah, they still got to be aware of that quick hitter again because, they've been doing it all night. It's safe.
Tight trips to the right. Bo Thomas lined up at the wing. He comes in motion from right to left.
Twins to the left and the right.
Here's the snap. They give. Rutan coming left. Has a hose. Got the first down. Still going. Spins off another one. Inside the 15 to the 12. And the Chucks are doing it on the ground. Taking the wind right out of DuBois.
Runs it all the way.
The score here is big time for the Chucks, Keith.
Oh, my, yes.
DuBois' offense can move quick, but time is becoming a factor.
Yeah, and they have not stopped Punxsutawney at one time. The first drive, I think, is the only time they stopped them this half.
DuBois has a stop left in him. They need it right now. Here we go. It's Rutan again, this time right side.
Up the middle.
Tackle made. Short gain at the 10. Gain at 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Beavers defense. They need to build on it. They know what they need to cover, and it's a lot. Punxsutawney has had a lot of success.
They need to start ripping at that football now. And they need a turnover bad.
3 receivers up top.
3 receivers to the right. Bo Thomas is your tight end left.
2nd down and 8.
Rootin' and pistol set. I'm sure he'll get motioned up
5:22
to either side of Hetrick.
I expect another run.
They'll take it from pistol. They'll give it to him. Stretch coming left. Tackle made. Walker Thomas. Gain of 3. It'll bring up another 3rd down. 3rd down and about 5.
On the 7.
So 2 big plays coming. We have made it to 5 minutes remaining in our game. Punxsutawney leads DuBois 42-35.
Nothing less broken to be
Continuing to grind that clock. 20 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time.
3rd and 5 at the 7. So they can get a first down without scoring.
So here we go.
All right, 3 receivers.
Field goals in play here as well. Trips to the right. Here's the snap. Straight ahead. It's Hetrick's going to keep it. First down. And he's in. Touchdown, Punxsutawney. Might have just put this game away. Behind the legs of Hetrick.
What a game.
Stunning DuBois.
4.
It's going to be a 2-score Chuck lead
Touchdowns on the night.
with 4:30 remaining.
Maddox goes to the Chuck bench, and he is very bumped up. His teammates.
Yeah, that's
Hat-trick. 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 4 rushing touchdowns tonight.
And the kick.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. It is up, and it is good. You new score with 4:30. Chucks on top of the Beavers, 49-35. DuBois got some work to do. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Football season is here. Are you fueled for the fight? At Infused IV Hydration and Wellness, we power athletes like you with hydration, recovery, and performance strips that keep you in the game and at your peak. From cramps and soreness to fatigue and focus, Infused IV therapy and PEMF therapy hits harder than your toughest workout. Walk in Infused IV Hydration and Wellness or schedule now. InfusedIVBar.com and feel the difference that real recovery makes. Infused IV Hydration and Wellness, where athletes recharge.
4:30 remaining. Hetrick calls his own number for the 4th time tonight. Getting himself into the end zone 7 yards out. Maybe putting the nail in DuBois' coffin here at E.J. Menzel Stadium tonight. Not a whole lot of time. DuBois moves quickly, but haven't had a lot of success here in the second half. Hats off to the Punxsutawney defense.
Oh, my gosh, yes. I think looking at the game, you have to give the nod to Punxsutawney for they're the better team right now anyway, unless DuBois can pull some magic out here.
And they're going to have to move quickly. Punxsutawney hasn't changed all game. 3 down linemen, 2 backers, 5-man box, 6 DBs on the field. DuBois had some success picking it apart in the first half, not so much the second half. And Punxsutawney has made those adjustments defensively. DuBois hasn't.
Yeah, they turned up the heat on the pressure that they were putting on Wingard, but in the first half, he had time to find those deep balls.
And not to say adjustments weren't made at halftime, but just haven't been executed defensively.
4:30 to go.
Punxsutawney leads by 2 scores. A low squibber is going to give DuBois okay field position here as they'll start it at the 32, but they need to go to work and go to work quickly. If anybody can do it, it is Trey Wingard, though, in this cast of receivers. But they got to move quickly.
Got to move quickly and then get an onside kick.
And they need 7 quick.
There's not much time here.
Getting into the end zone.
Ball's on the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
Oh, absolutely incredible.
2 receivers each side.
By these Chuck defenders with 4 turnovers in this game for this defense.
Here's a snap, play fake, quick throw. It's Hanley, and it's picked in and out of the hands of Hanley into the waiting arms of Presloyd. And when it rains, it pours, Keith.
Yep.
That'll definitely probably do it here.
Chuck's take over.
It's just
a rare drop.
Yep.
He's had a few tonight from Hanley.
And a DuBois bench.
This night is going to belong to the Chucks.
you got to give them credit. They played a heck of a game. There's no doubt about it.
Game plan executed very well.
We're going to see a tip ball.
Winning the line of scrimmage, both sides of the football.
By DuBois.
In a game where the scores are going back and forth, you can't have 4 turnovers and expect to win the game.
Yeah. And
5 turnovers. 5.
Two scores, 49-35 is your score. Chucks coming in here to E.J. Mansell Stadium. This is just one of 2 meetings this year between the Chucks and the Beavers. On September 26th, the Beavers will travel to Punxsutawney. And what's looking like Punxsy will have game 1 when we get there. With time here to add on to their 49-35 lead. Trips to the right here. Tight end is left in Thomas. Here's a snap. Rutan coming left. Tries to bounce it out, but won't get there. Dalton Riesinger on the stop. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. And finally, a timeout for DuBois. Well, they'll take their first of the half. We'll take one as well. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Let Trisha and her team at Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville whip you up a party pack for your tailgate party, or grab one before you head out to the game. We serve you the perfect pizza from our den to yours. Call Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville at 814-894-7777 for the perfect pizza. Fox's Pizza Den on Main Street in Sykesville. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 till 9, and Sunday, 4 to 8. Check out their Facebook page, Fox's Pizza Den - Sykesville, for all of their daily specials and more.
3rd and 16 for the Chucks here. DuBois desperate to get the ball back here in the waning minutes of this 4th quarter. They trail 49-35 to Punxsy. A little bit of a stunner here. We knew Punxsy was going to come in. They had a lot of veterans returning in key spots. We knew it was going to be a battle here tonight, but did not quite expect it to go down this way. For the Beavers, not over yet here. Let's see if they can get off the field here with 3rd and 16. But it's been all Chucks here in this second half.
Running back in the backfield.
Trips to the left here.
Expecting another run.
Hetrick coming upside, car left. Here's the snap. Hetrick rolling. He'll keep it.
Ball's on number.
Try to stay in bounds to keep the clock running, and he will.
And he did stay in bounds. Smart.
It's going to be a gain of 6. It'll be 4th and 10. Now the clock will be stopped.
Another timeout called by Beavers.
Timeout by DuBois. Their second will take another one as well. Come on back for the finish here in our 4th quarter. Punxsutawney on top of DuBois, 49-35. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Are you happy in your current job, or maybe thinking it's time to make a change? Then why not work for a company that actually cares about you? DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for multiple positions, including CDL drivers and owner-operators, non-CDL package delivery drivers for our FedEx division, and diesel mechanics. We offer competitive wages and benefits, including company-paid health care with dental and vision, 401k with a company match, paid vacation and holidays, and quarterly safety and performance bonuses. DeLulo Transport is big enough to deliver, but small enough to care. Give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at DeLuloTransport.com.
Welcome back, E.J. Mansell Stadium. Punxsy hanging on to a 49-35 lead over the home team, DuBois Beavers. 2 home openers to start the 2025 season for the Beavers. Both teams coming in here 1-0, looking to get to 2-0. Punxsutawney Chucks in the driver's seat to get to that 2-0 mark early in this season. Roken out, and he'll punt it away. So, and if I was Punxsy here, I would kick this ball as far as you can out of bounds.
Yeah.
Not give these returners a chance to go to work.
Amen.
Here is the kick.
And I'm sure he told
here we
them
go.
that.
Good snap from Roken as it's a high punt.
High kick.
Duncan's going to fair catch it, and he'll catch it at the 14 with 3:17 to go in our game here. So, still some time for DuBois, trailing by 2 scores.
So the Beavers have
But tall task here.
Yeah.
Time is not in their favor.
Last week, DuBois owned the second half of a close first half game, and it's been the exact opposite this week with Punxsy owning the second half here.
Yep. Once again, I'm eating my words back in pregame, DuBois still does have a little less guys going both ways than Punxsutawney does, but seem to get DuBois a little bit more than did Punxsutawney here in the second half.
Yep. They looked fresher, more aggressive. We'll see what happens here.
So here we go. 2 receivers each side. Wingard in the gun. If anybody can get us back, it is him. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it off to Walker Thomas underneath. He's going to be brought down from behind. Just can't get enough push, just a gain of 3. That'll keep the clock rolling so we get down to 3 minutes to go here in our game. DuBois needs to show some sense of urgency here.
Yeah, you got to get the ball upfield. Running it ain't going to do it.
No, but they are definitely hurrying back.
Here's the snap, 2nd and 7. Wingard looking, stepping up. He's going to take off, and he's going to go down. Tread hard on the stop. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 7. 1 timeout for DuBois. They're going to let it run. Down to about 2.5, trailing by 2 scores. And really no sense of urgency here for the Beavers.
Yeah, I think they've pretty much realized that they got outplayed in the second half, and it's an uphill battle.
All they can do now is pop one and onside kick maybe. Here we go. 2:20 and counting. Trips to the left here, 3rd and 7. DuBois might be down to its last couple plays here. Here's the snap. Wingard back. Wingard looking right. He's going to fire. Got his man. First down. It's Thatcher Hansley up to the 29. Clock will start running again once the chains are set for the first down. Beavers getting lined up.
2 minutes left.
3 remaining.
Again, no sense of urgency like you had alluded to before.
Yep, taking their time. 2 receivers each side.
1:52.
I think they just don't want to get anybody hurt here. You got to be looking at the rest of the season.
Yep, got a whole season
here.
ahead of you. Here's the snap. Play fake. Quick throw out is Joni Reed. Joni Reed's upended. Up to the 36. Clock will remain running down to about 1.5 minutes.
Walks the factor for the Beavers.
7, 2nd down 3.
Trips to the right now.
Hurrying off
Offense moving gingerly. Here's the snap. Wingard rolls right. Wingard fires, incomplete over the head of everybody, intended for Thatcher Hansley. It'll be 3rd and 3. A frustrated Wingard here in this second half.
And you'll have games like this.
We kind of got away from taking what the defense was giving us. That soft coverage, they were hitting just quick hitches, about 6 to 10 yard hitches.
Discussing player of the game.
You know, keeping the chains moving. You know, dinking and dunking a little bit.
We'll get back to that when we can.
Clock stopped here, 1:18.
In this game.
3rd and 3.
49-35 here in this game.
2 receivers each side and the snap. Wingard is back once again. He fires middle, and it's dropped.
Body.
Tight window once again. Dropped 4th and 3. 1:14 to go.
3 from the 36.
Ball's on the 36-yard line of DuBois.
49-35. The Beavers need a touchdown.
Need to get the ball to the end zone, Keith.
Yeah,
running out of
in a
time.
hurry, they got to do it too. And plus, they got to get this first down here.
Does Wingard have any magic here?
Wingard drops.
He's back, rolling right. Looking, fires, got his man. Drive stays alive here as we get down to 1 minute, and we're going to get a late flag here.
I think they're going to get him for hitting him in the head. His back was to the defender, and he came up and hit him right in the helmet.
Both Hansleys a little slow to get up.
See the call from the referee.
Everybody's back on their feet.
I think it's a personal foul.
Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. I'm not going to lie. I don't really like that call there, Keith, in all honesty.
He was coming in to make the hit, and he just happened to fall down
in
front of him and hit. Oh, he hit him in the head.
Didn't have all eyes on it. Well, but that'll aid the Beavers into Punxsutawney territory. Clock winding. We have reached a minute.
And 1 minute and counting.
Clock stopped here. Officials stopping it.
Clock stops.
It shouldn't have started till they snapped it after that, right?
Yeah, well, the officials stopped Stop the clock. Punxsutawney student section letting the Beaver fans have it over there.
Yeah.
They're enjoying this one.
As they should.
A little fun-elation.
Yeah, I think they're going to put time back on the clock.
Well-played game here from the Chucks.
Oh, my, yes.
Give credit when credit's due. Hats off to the Chucks. Not sure what the official stop there
they
for.
put time back on the clock. It shouldn't have started till the snap.
Yeah, you're right. That's why they're probably putting time back off. Minute 5 here. Little time left for Wingard to work. Never know. Get a quick score here. Can onside kick it and see what happens.
With receivers to the left and the right for the Beavers. They need a touchdown.
2 receivers each side, racing our sidecar left to Wingard.
To the left and the right for Wingard.
Here's a snap. He's back. 5-man pressure throws. Nearly picked again. Bo Thomas falls short of Deeb. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 1:01 to go.
Well, they're just laying back now. I mean, they know the Beavers have to pass here. And they already had 6 people back in coverage, right? So they're even dropping
half
more.
all game. They have not changed out of their.
There was no need to.
Of their 3-2 front. They have not changed out of that all game. Corners playing soft coverage.
Yep.
2 slots over our slots defenders and 2 high safeties. Blanket coverage. 2 receivers each side. 2nd and 10. Wingard's back. Wingard steps up. Looks, has Deeb, he's got it, and he can't hang on. Takes a shot from Hetrick, no flags thrown.
Some sort of action going on over there.
Was a little bit of a late hit. Hetrick himself even got up and kind of was like, hey, that's my bad. But Hetrick has played himself one heck of a ball game here tonight. That ball was on the money, should have been caught.
Yes, it was.
One of many mistakes here in the second half by the Beavers.
55 seconds.
Hard to overcome that many mistakes and still be in the football game.
Against a quality opponent. Coming in ready to play here. 2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. Wingard's back. More pressure. He throws. Long. Scott by Johnny Reed, who stays up. There goes Reed down the sideline. Pushed out of bounds at the 20. Beavers showing late life here. 47.3.
Beavers will have the ball.
Gotta attack the end zone here.
Long throw there from Wingard on the money. Good job by Johnny Reed. 3 catches here tonight.
They can't afford to take too many more plays and get it in the end zone here. They're going to run out of time. They need to attack it now.
They need to attack the end zone right now. Yep, if they want a shot at an onside kick, for sure. 1 timeout for the Beavers as well. Punxsutawney has all 3 of theirs. 2 receivers each side. To the right, Hansley's in stack formation. Here's a snap. Wingard's back. Wingard evades left. He's going to throw, looking end zone. He's short, but he got his man. Gain of about 16 to the 4 in bounce. 39.7.
They got to get up to the ball.
I don't think he got out of bounds.
As soon as they spot it, it's going to go.
Chucks lead by 2 scores, 49-35. Beavers looking to cut it in half. He must have got out of bounds because the clock hasn't started yet.
Trey Wingard trying to make it a 7-point game.
Here's a snap. Wingard rolling right. Wingard fires, picked off. Jordan Rutan.
Rutan picks it off again.
Kind of fitting. He seals it for the Chucks. Be him or Hetrick.
Have a day.
4 interceptions.
That will wrap it up.
Unbelievable. And now, Keith, I think we can confidently say that will do it here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. The Chucks are going to come away with a big Region 1 victory here on the road against DuBois. So they're just going to knee it out.
Well, I'm sure they will.
Player of the game, your final score.
Now DuBois takes a timeout. Just keep it right here as we wrap up. And Punxsutawney is going to come out of here with a victory. They're going to go to 2-0 in the season. DuBois is going to fall 1-1. Chucks will be 1-0 in the conference. DuBois will be 0-1. So as we
for some new tires. They will look good on your car and keep you safe too. He has lots of good brands to choose from, state inspections and all kinds of service repair and even undercoating. Don't wait until your car's inspections run out. Stop in and see my dad